Hello and welcome back to the 𝗂𝗏𝗂 Islamic Bank NCL T20 2024-25 powered by Walton. This is match number 18 between Sylhet and Dhaka Metro, live from the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Should be an exciting match. These are the 4 matches taking place. 2 of them already have results. Dhaka versus Khulna, where Khulna won by 21 runs, and now Sylhet will take on Dhaka Metro here at the same venue. Whereas in the opposite venue, in the academic ground, Rangpur defeated Borishal by 7 wickets, and after which Chattogram are set to take on Rajshahi. 4 exciting games. And here's how the points table looks. Rangpur with a perfect record, 5 wins out of 5. Top of the table, Dhaka Metro, 4 wins out of 4. Can they make it 5 out of 5? Chattogram, Borishal with 2 wins each, along with Khulna, who have joined them with 2 wins and 4 points. Rajshahi, Sylhet and Dhaka, the teams just with 1 win each. The final will be played on 24th December. We will go downstairs where Mazharuddin Ami will join us for the toss.
It's toss time of this 𝗂𝗏𝗂 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Walton. I've got the 2 captains, Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi of Sylhet Division, Naeem Sheikh of Dhaka Metro, alongside the match referee, 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗧. Who's got the coin? Rabbi, if you please give a flip.
Head.
Head is the call.
And it is head.
It's a head.
We decide to bat first.
Naeem? কি decide করলেন?
We decide to bat first.
Bat first. Any specific reason?
আগের ম্যাচের খেলা দেখে যেটা বুঝলাম যে আগে ব্যাটিং করাই বেটার। আমার কাছে মনে হলো যে ভালো একটা টোটাল, আমরা যেহেতু প্রত্যেকটা ম্যাচে ভালো একটা স্টার্ট পাচ্ছি, তো চেষ্টা থাকবে এই ম্যাচেও ভালো একটা, যদি উপর থেকে ভালো স্টার্ট দিতে পারি তাহলে হয়তো ওদের জন্য টাফ হবে।
দল হিসেবে তো খুবই উজ্জীবিত, 4টা উইন অন ট্রট, অবভিয়াসলি খুবই কনফিডেন্ট থাকবেন।
ডেফিনেটলি হ্যাঁ, আমাদের ব্যাটার বলার ওভারঅল অ্যাজ এ টিম ওয়াইজ আমরা ভালো খেলতেছি, তো চেষ্টা থাকবে এই ম্যাচেও সেম ওয়েতে যাওয়া।
প্লেইং 11-এ কোনো চেঞ্জ আছে?
না, আমাদের সেম 11 খেলতেছি।
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ অ্যান্ড অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
রাব্বি, প্রথমে বোলিং পেয়েছেন, হ্যাপি?
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই, আমিও বোলিংই নিতাম আসলে টসে জিতলে।
অবশেষে একটা উইন পেয়েছেন গত ম্যাচে, খুব ভালো শো হয়েছে, সেটা নিশ্চয়ই কনফিডেন্স দিবে এই ম্যাচে।
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই, এটা অবশ্যই একটা কনফিডেন্স দিবে আমাদেরকে। ইনশাল্লাহ আমরা ভালো করার ট্রাই করতেছি বা সবাই খুব ভালো ফ্লোতে আছে। আই থিঙ্ক আজকেও ভালো একটা রেজাল্ট হবে।
দলে কোনো পরিবর্তন?
হ্যাঁ একটা চেঞ্জ আছে, ইবাদত ভাই খেলতেছে না আর হচ্ছে ফাহাদ খেলতেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ অ্যান্ড অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Right, so the news from the center is that Dhaka Metro have won the toss and they have decided to bat first.
That's right, Dhaka Metro will be batting first on what looks like an absolute belter of a surface. Yes, and speaking of the pitch, we've seen in the earlier game where the team batting first posted a big total, and the team batting second scored some runs as well, as 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗧 early in the morning gave us an update on how the pitch is. It's got some live grass and some brown grass as well, holding the surface well together, not too many cracks. There is something in it for the spinners, as we've seen today, but overall it's a very good batting track. This is a day 5 NCL pitch, and yes, the team batting first will want to cash in and put on a big score. Here's the Dhaka Metro playing 11, led by Naeem Sheikh, who's been in very good form. Imran-uz-Zaman, another player, a key player for them. Shamsur Rahman, Anisul Imon, Ghazi Tajibul, Alis Al-Islam, as far as the bowling is concerned, has been very good with his mystery spin. Abu Haidar Rani, an experienced seamer up there. And then we have Rakibul with his spin, and Shohidul bringing his all-round abilities to balance out this very strong Dhaka Metro playing 11. This is the Sylhet playing 11, led by Mahfuzur. There is Naeem in there, along with the Jishan Alom, who scored a century, 17 sixes in the tournament so far. Omid, the wicketkeeper. Tufail, another player who's very interesting, fast bowling all-rounder. And with Khalid Ahmed in there, that's a strong pace unit, one feels. So this was his debut. Plenty of appreciation from the players. 𝗫𝗚𝗎𝗻, the debutant. There we see the opening batters getting ready. It's been a good tournament to watch. Nice to see viewers coming into the stadium. They will be entertained, that is for sure. We've had some last over thrillers in this ground, and boy would we love another one. We see Jishan Alom all smiles. He's been in good nick in this tournament. Good to see fans, young and old, all coming into the ground. Tickets are very reasonably priced as well. And the good thing about December, mid-December, is that the weather is nice. Yes, the sun is out, but it's not exceedingly hot. You can sit under the shade of the gallery and watch your favorite players play cricket. So we're all getting ready as the two umpires making their way. Tanvir Ahmed and Amit Mujumdar, the two on-field umpires. 𝗫𝗚𝗎𝗄𝗃, in-form batter, getting out in the middle. He's been leading from the front with the bat, regularly scoring runs. Sylhet, they need a win. A victory here will keep them in the race for a knockout spot. Mohammad Kamruzzaman, the TV umpire. Yes, that's Imranuzzaman, who's joined by 𝗫𝗚𝗎𝗃 at the top of the order. Look at that strike rate, 167.9, best of 49. Has gotten his side off to some good starts so far. And in commentary, I'm Shanur Rabbani, and I'm joined by Mazharuddin Omi. Mazhar, welcome back. You were there in the middle during the toss. How are the conditions? How does it feel?
Thank you very much, Shanu. Good afternoon to all our viewers. Yes, skipper 𝗫𝗚𝗎𝗃 was eager to bat ever since he won the toss and looking to continue the momentum that his side got with the bat, especially as he's got no hesitation to bat first. Two in-form batters for Dhaka Metro. Skipper 𝗫𝗚𝗎𝗃, as you mentioned, has been in very good touch so far in this tournament. Al-Fahad, the debutant for Sylhet, another product of the Bangladesh under-19 side, young fast bowler. I'm sure this is going to be a big occasion for Fahad. First ball of the game, Imranuzzaman tried to heave that towards onside. Swing and a miss.
Good start for the youngster. Great platform for players like this to prove themselves, and a great experience for them as well. All thanks to the NCL T20.
Again goes for that big shot, this time getting some sort of connection. Fielder does well, pulls it back. But 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻 and Dhaka Metro are off the mark.
Good tag team fielding effort there. 𝗃𝗏𝗃 helping out in the end with the throw. And yet there was width on offer. Just had to flay his bat. In the end, not getting perfect connection, but enough for a couple of runs.
The intentions are very clear for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻. He likes to play his strokes and utilizing that power play up front. It was short wide. The shot was on, but good to see skipper Naeem Sheikh walks towards Imran, having a few words, probably telling him to calm a bit, wait for those bad deliveries. He's swinging whatever coming his way now.
They've got confidence, these two openers, and winning matches constantly. Pulled. There is a fielder coming underneath. In the end, well caught. That's the wicket of 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻, and the debutant, 𝗚 he has a wicket.
𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻 was trying to play shots right from the word go. Even the first ball that he faced off the innings, he tried to heave that one towards onside. 𝗚 kept his composure. There was a fielder at deep square leg placed right for that particular shot. And 𝗚, what a dream start for this youngster. Picking up his first wicket in his very first over of his debut. He will cherish this for a long, long time. On the other hand, 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻 would like to forget today's approach out there. He goes out after scoring 2 of 4. Dhaka, 2 for 1.
Yeah, didn't have the timing or the correct connection on this occasion. Saqib, the fielder, making no mistake. With the sun coming in his eyes, not an easy catch to take, and he did it.
Likes to bowl quick. Had a chat with Tariq Aziz Khan, the head coach of Sylhet. Ani Suleiman, the new batter. Batted well, got the start on the other day. Bowled well as well, picked up 4 wickets. But it's a different match, different atmosphere, different situation altogether for Ani Suleiman with 𝗚. Picked up his first wicket. And he will feel a lot confident now. Watchfully left.
A tall young lad, 𝗚, generating decent pace, and the bounce is the issue that seems to be troubling batters. That's what did it for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻. And Ani Suleiman plus Naeem Sheikh will have to be watchful of that. Good inclusion into the Sylhet team.
Hails from Molu Bazar. Tall right arm seamer. He's got a slip in place. Nicely bowled. End of a very good first over for Sylhet, and 𝗚 making his debut. Picked up a wicket. Dhaka Metro 2 for 1. 𝗫𝗡𝐥𝐸 to face his first delivery of the game. Surprise, surprise. Zishan Alam will bowl with the new ball from Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Skipper 𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗀 used him in the previous game as well. He picked up a wicket. But with the new ball, it's going to be exciting and challenging as well for someone like Zishan.
Yeah, interesting decision there by Sylhet after a very good first over. Will this risk pay off or not? Naeem is an informed batter. The left-handed opener, captain of Dhaka Metro, has been amongst the runs. And with the wicket of Imranuzzzaman gone, who likes to play his shots, perhaps Sylhet want another one.
Finds the gap, nicely driven. What a shot to start off by 𝗫𝗡𝐥𝐸. Shot of a man in great confidence.
In great confidence and in great form, must be said. Zishan Alam pitched it a bit too full, and immediately Naeem was on the front foot, latched onto it, found the gap, and with the power play over on, once you cross the infielders, it races away to the fence for a boundary.
Better, much better by Zishan Alam. The reason behind 𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗀 to bring in Zishan Alam up front with the new ball after that first game, Shanur, the way the spinners bowled using that surface and against the left-hander with the ball going away, 𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗀 is expecting a bit of turn from the surface.
Yeah, and absolutely that is perhaps the reason. So far, 3 balls yielding 5 runs in this over. And now the new batter Anisul will be facing strike with 4 fielders inside the circle on the offside. In fact, 5 if you count backward pointer, that gully region fielder.
This time bowled a lot quicker. The reason I mentioned about the previous game, the way Nahidul bowled with that new ball, he tends to bowl a lot quicker, but in the previous game he bowled a lot slower with those loop and flight. Change of field. Short mid-wicket goes to short square leg. Deep square leg goes towards deep mid-wicket. Looking for that single dot ball.
A good channel to maintain as well when you have such a packed offside field. Just bowl 5th or 4th stump. Try to get the ball to cramp the batter for room after pitching. And down the track, as a result of that length, doesn't get off the mark. After 2, it's 7 for 1.
Start so far for Dhaka Metro. We have seen how they came all guns blazing up front, courtesy of the 2 openers. But today it's a different situation. They lost their opener Imranuzzzaman as early in the very first over of the innings, courtesy of this man on screen, Al Fahad, removing Imranuzzzaman with a short delivery. He's up against 𝗫𝗡𝐥𝐸 now. Quick off the surface, Al Fahad.
So many fast bowlers coming from the Sylhet region. It's very heartening to see. And Al Fahad, the latest in this battery of pacers that have been coming from the Sylhet region. There we see another one. Khaled Ahmed, obviously a Bangladesh Test regular.
Takes that charge, finds the gap and gets the boundary. Anisul Iman gets off the mark with a gorgeous boundary. Just going past that fielder at mid-off. Look at that head position, still.
Yeah, and once he did that, he whacked it through the covers, and yes, not much protection there. So he's definitely gonna have to change up his line and length if he wants to avoid being flayed through the covers.
Top edge, one bounce to the fence for 4. This is going to be a big test for someone like Al-Fahad, an inexperienced campaigner, playing his first match. He will be a bit of nervous as well with someone like Anisul Iman going after him.
Yeah, the last delivery, he was played through the offside, and now this time, the batter was expecting something short because he came down the track, and he made the bowler bowl the way he wanted to, with third and short fine inside the circle. That was easy pickings for Anisul Iman. Back-to-back boundaries for him.
Change of field, slip now taken off. He goes to extra cover. Again taking that charge once again. This time though, he will only get a single. The reason why Anisul Iman is just going down the track pretty often is because of that length, to distract someone like Al-Fahad, who's relatively inexperienced. So he's taking that charge and making him more nervous.
Well, now it will be 𝗫𝗍𝗃 on strike. But yeah, when you have this sort of field, there's very little margin for error with your lengths. You don't want to bowl too short, but now they do have a deep third. So that allows the bowler a bit more leeway, but he can't stray too much outside off. And he doesn't. Keeps it tight. Good comeback by the bowler.
He will learn gradually, Al-Fahad. You mentioned about the fast bowlers coming in from this region, Sylhet. It's because of they have that environment with the fast bowlers group, the likes of Ibadat, Khaled Ahmed, Rejaul Raja, Abu Jaid Rahi. So you have these guys around you, always helps you to gain that experience, that confidence, those skills required for a fast bowler, and also that mentality. What a clean hitting by 𝗫𝗍𝗃. Stand and deliver. What a way to end the over. Outstanding hitting by the left-hander. Skipper leading from the front with a gorgeous 6 over long on.
It was in the arc for Naeem, and all he did was swing his bat to get it over the line, over the boundary. It's a very good shot from a batter in great form.
Imranuzzaman missing out today, courtesy of Al-Fahad, who's playing his first match and removed the right-hander opener. 𝗫𝗍𝗃 looking really good, as he has been throughout this tournament so far. Anisul Iman also coming down the track pretty often. Reached to 9 of 8 deliveries, 23 for 1 after 3. And we might expect a change in bowling by skipper Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi, as he brings in his most experienced fast bowler, Khaled Ahmed, from the Al Arafa Islami Bank end. Flicks it away on the onside, finds that gap as well, and it has enough legs to reach the fence for 4. Welcome, says Anisul Iman to said Khaled Ahmed.
Yeah, not too bad a delivery. It was just timed. And the outfield is so fast. If the infielders miss it, it's going to the boundary. It's turning into a very good power play here for Dhaka Metro. Anisul Limon picking up where Imranuzzaman would have left off in earlier matches. Moving on to 13 of 9.
Four for 19 is his best so far in this tournament. Picked up 6 wickets. He's been amongst the wickets, so he knows how to pick those. That came big on Anisul Limon. Probably beaten by some extra pace as well by Syed Khalid Ahmed.
Yeah, you've got both these pacers bowling in tandem. They will enjoy the bounce and carry that they're getting so far. And Khalid likes to hit the deck, get whatever is in the surface. Not as quick as some of the others, but gets the ball to do the talking off the pitch.
He's worked on his run-up recently during his camp with the Bangla Tigers. But Naeem Sheikh, he's not going to stop himself, and the type of form he is in, he should keep going.
My word, showing absolute disdain to that delivery, slapping it through deep mid-wicket, removing his front leg, making room, and that was off to the boundary in a jiffy.
Trusting the surface, that is also important for someone like Naeem Sheikh to play those shots up front against someone like Khalid, who can be a bit quick. Goes for that again in the air. For a while there's protection in the deep at deep square leg. Just if you are in this sort of form, you need to play your strokes. At times you might get carried away, so Naeem Sheikh needs to be careful as well.
10 runs so far off this over, and yes, you have to mix caution with aggression. Naeem Sheikh so far is doing that in this tournament.
Banged in delivery. Anisul Limon getting an opportunity. The fielder at deep third dropped a rather straightforward opportunity. You need to grab those, or else the batters will punish you.
Short, wide, outside edge. The fielder not really getting underneath it properly. Yes, perhaps missing it in the sunlight. Who knows? But then it goes for a 4 as well. So Nabil, the fielder there, dropping Anisul Limon on 14. And that's salt to the wound because it goes for 4 runs.
Went for that reverse cup, Nabil Samad. This time came back in sharply. Direct hit, I think. This is going to be touch and go. Naeem Sheikh, the last thing that would have hoped for is a run out. And the way the Sylhet players are celebrating, I think they got their man.
Yeah, the over was like a binary code, 4141. Was looking for that 1 in the end, but does that turn into a W? So the direct hit, the batter is slightly short, it seems. The moment it hit the stumps, he celebrated because you can see the batter is slightly short, and it's a big one. We wait for the official decision in the giant screen. And yes, it's the dreaded OUT for the batter. Naeem Sheikh has to walk. He goes for 17 of 8. It's 37 for 2.
Shadman Islam, the new batter for Dhaka Metro, played the previous match but batted down the order. Obviously just came from the West Indies after his test stint with the Bangladesh national team. But now he's back with his usual, though he's not opening, but still he would like to spend some time in the middle up front and then look to play his shots. And he's here because of the run out by Syed Khalid Ahmed. Picked up really well at that underarm throw, direct hit to 𝗫𝗫𝐶𝐿𝑆 end to dismiss. Probably that was the only way they could have dismissed 𝗫𝗫𝐶𝐿𝑆 today, the way he batted. Nabil Samad, the new bowler for Sylhet. Experienced left arm spinner, bowled well on the other day, 2 for 17 from his 4 overs were the figures. Yep. Started off with a dart in delivery. Not a big turner of the ball, bowls a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's a leg by, signaled by the umpire, and it's a big wicket to lose. When you think about the context of this game and how important it is for Sylhet to get some points on the board and stay alive in this tournament, they need to keep Dhaka Metro down to as low a total as possible. And that run out will certainly help. It'll be a big bonus, a big boost for their bowlers and the whole team.
Nabil against Shadman. And he gets off the mark, looking for the second, going for it. Throw at the keeper's end. But in the end, a very good running between the wickets. Shadman Islam is off the mark.
Good running on this occasion. The throw could have been better perhaps, but nonetheless they were getting 2. Was into the gap.
Eyeing for that vacant area, Shadman with the left arm spinner coming into the left-hander. Easy pickings.
Run rate is good currently, 9.1. 41 for 2 after 4.3 overs. So the power plays have been good for the batting team, but they've lost 2 wickets and both their in-form openers.
Yeah, rightly pointed out, Shanu. The 2 in-form openers are back in the heart. In the last 4 matches they played, the 2 openers were the main batters for their side to lay that platform up front with those run rate. Oh, sharp turn going away from the right-hander, encouraging.
Encouraging, but you can also say unlucky because it didn't take the outside edge. It was too good a delivery to actually get close to the outside edge. Perhaps bringing a slip isn't a bad idea.
And tight bowling. A very good over by Nabil Samad. Just 3 from it. Dhaka Metro 41 for 2 after 5. Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. A bit of pressure onto the 2 Dhaka Metro batters. Hit the fridge, win a prize of Taka 10,000. We are yet to see one so far, but I really hope one of them will start that and win that prize courtesy of Walton. Syed Khalid Ahmed. Direct hit, would have been goner. At one point, Shadman Islam had no chance to reach there.
Yeah, another run out is the last thing the batter or the batting side would want. 𝗂𝗚-𝗃𝗃𝗃, in fact, was the fielder there. It's a good throw, just lacked the aim. He was nowhere. Would have been out.
Khalid Ahmed, the captain of this bowling unit, as mentioned by the head coach Tareq Aziz. Yeah, giving those roles to such experienced players like Khalid. He would marshal the other bowlers as well, giving his knowledge and tips to others. As I mentioned previously, worked on his run-up. Tried to innovate this time, and Suleiman. Idea was right. Khalid Ahmed has got a more smooth run-up now and just have a close eye on his head position while delivering the ball. Previously it was falling on the left side, but now it's staying straight. And that follow through as well after the delivery shows the rhythm of Syed Khalid Ahmed.
Yeah, another quick single taken at the same time. They're living dangerously, these two batters, testing the in-ring circle. The fielders inside, that was Zishan Alam the last time with the throw. And these are little tweaks as an international cricketer you have to constantly make to your game to improve yourself, to polish yourself, to also stay fit. Sometimes fast bowlers tend to pick up injuries because of the way they run up, because of their bowling action as well. So it's nice to see Khalid Ahmed bringing in those changes, and yes, it certainly looks smoother.
Nicely punched on the back foot, but will only get a single. Rightly pointed out, Shanu, it takes a lot of time as well and patience to bring those slight changes in the run-up, action, follow-through. Spoke with Khalid just before this game. He said it might take some more time for him to gain that full rhythm, but he's feeling better.
And these are the sort of tournaments you want to implement these changes so that you can bring it into the international stage once it's successful, if it's successful in an NCL or another domestic tournament. Great to see nonetheless.
Bowls at that length pretty often. Recently, I've noticed his pace also increased compared to what he used to bowl previously. He also worked on this aspect as well.
And I think it's the competition of pacers in the Bangladesh national team that's forcing the others to better themselves. And it's healthy competition. That's what you want to see. And there's so much competition from the Sylhet area as well. We saw a glimpse of 𝗂𝗚 just a while ago. He looks a very good prospect. He can also bat.
Sounded good, but straight to the fielder, dived on his right side. Tusha, the fielder, appreciated by the bowler. End of an eventful over. Power play done and dusted. They are 46 for 2, and let us have a look at closer look. It was a very good try. Again, he goes for that reverse cup. Fielder was just going away from him. A very good effort. Confirmation. Power play done and dusted. Decent start, but they lost 2 wickets. They will look to build up a partnership from here on. Good to see kids coming in. Shadman Islam, last ball of the previous over, got an opportunity.
Yeah, he got a life on 5. We'll be happy to take that single and survive as Nabil Samad comes back into the attack. is bowled tidily. Despite a good start by Dhaka Metro with the bat, they've lost 2 wickets, and Sylhet slowly but steadily clawing their way back with the relatively newer batters in the crease.
He's got a deep square leg and deep mid-wicket in place for the right-hander. Played that late, eyeing that gap between short third and backward point. Will get a single. Experienced campaigner 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧, local boy. Has been playing for a long time, more than a decade now. So he knows the ground, knows the surface really well, and know where to bowl in what situation. Probably an inside edge. A bit too animated, 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧.
Yeah, we could hear the appeal from all the way up here, and yes, it was short, kept low. Yeah, inside edge for sure.
A lot to learn from someone like 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧, that hunger. You can see that appeal from him. That kept him pushing to play longer. And the youngsters watching him should follow his disciplined approach.
Yeah, that's the way to go about it. Perseverance is key. Just a single, but it brings up the 50 for Dhaka Metro in the 7th over. 50 of 41 deliveries.
Runner ball 8 for Shadman Islam. 𝗂𝗎𝗓 looking to play his strokes, but 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧 bowled really well so far in this over. Looking for that room, Shadman. End of a decent over from 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧, 5 from it. Dhaka Metro 51 for 2 after 7. Al-Fahad picked up the only wicket, while courtesy of a run out, Naeem Sheikh was dismissed. He was looking really good. 1 for 18 from his 2 overs. Fahad. 𝗂𝗵𝗺 𝗬𝗂𝗧 just gave away 8 runs from his 2 overs. Shadman Islam at the crease. Runner ball 9. Anis Suleiman 22 of 21. They're looking to build up a partnership after losing both the openers early. Skipper Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi brings himself into the attack, replacing Khalid Ahmed from Al Arafa Islami Bank end. Shadman gets a single. Change of voice here in the commentary box. I've got Shorturl Ghosh alongside me. Shorturl, how are you?
Very good afternoon, Mazhar, and very good afternoon all. I'm fine. Hope you're well.
Not bad, no complaint.
They're very kind of you to ask. Yeah, but we're doing what we love. With cricket, in cricket, also on cricket. Here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, it is the Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 24-25, powered by Walton, in association with Lily and Ace Properties as the Sylhet skipper. Again, doesn't bowl. Just trying to watch out the trigger movement of Anis Suleiman. Scored runner ball 22. Comes down the wicket. Did not connect as Rabbi gives him a look.
Threw the kitchen sink on it. Bottom hand comes into play. The idea was to play over the cover's head, and with that bottom hand coming into play, the connection was not good.
Down the wicket came Shadman Islam. As we were just looking at the Dhaka Metro dugout, 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam there, and it's nice little coincidence. Oh, inside edge onto the pads, could have gone anywhere. But just to get back to the topic, that 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam, batting coach, assistant coach, corrections, of Dhaka Metro. And in the opposition teams, Sylhet is his son 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam. We'll get back to the topic as it's a tight over bowled by Mahfuzur Rabbi, 54 for 2. Run a ball 23 for Anisul, 54 for 2. 𝗫𝗫𝗍𝒀 back in the hut, very big wicket because he's right up there as far as the leading run scorers are concerned. And on cue comes 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam. I don't know if they've got a speaker on field which prompted Mahfuzur Rabbi to give the ball to 𝗂𝗪𝗓. Coming around the wicket, goes for a cut, misses it, Shadman.
Yeah, nice coincidence. Son and father playing against each other. Short ball cut away. It's a rare instance in Bangladesh cricket. We don't see this often. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam has been in terrific form. There go his father in the middle, 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam. I've actually asked him just before this game, have you given any secret plan to your team to restrict your son when he go out to bat? He actually said yes.
Oh, did he? So now it makes more sense. It was a quicker one. Sharp bowling from 𝗂𝗪𝗓. As you mentioned, playing against each other. Yes, one is playing on field, the other one off field. But both have some swag with the glasses on. But nevertheless, another father-son story. Always special. Always special.
Inside out. Gorgeous looking shot by Shadman Islam.
A bit of a loop offered by 𝗂𝗪𝗓, trying to probably trap the batter, but Shadman's too good a batter with ample amount of experience to deal with that. His eyes lit up as he saw the flight delivery come in, allowed him a lot of time to create room and play that shot. Now he tucks it away, running the first one hard. They decide against the second. Could have been, would have been risky. But yeah, again, you know, sticking to their jobs, and as Mr. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 Alam said, that he has given some clues. So it is a contest of father and son as well. In the heart, he would like to see his son succeed. But he's also posing challenges for his son because he's got a role to play as the assistant to Mizanur Rahman Babul in Dhaka Metro, who's the head coach. 9 overs done with, 62 for 2.
এই লোকটা বুঝে ডিস্টার্ব করে ঠিক আছে না সাবধান এই ম্যানুয়াল যেটা ইলেকট্রনিক যেটা করে না আপনি আবার বলুন
going at 6.89 and over. Dhaka Metro. He played with the angle, and one might feel that he couldn't capitalize on that.
I'd like to see how 𝗏𝗏-𝗂𝗧 approaches his batting in the shortest format of the game. It's a great opportunity for someone like 𝗏𝗏. We don't see him often featuring in the Bangladesh Premier League. So yeah, it will be important to see how he bats in this format. How's his approach to adapt to this shortest format of the game. And this NCL T20 will give him a huge platform to showcase his T20 abilities as a batter.
What you said just goes on to reiterate the fact how important this Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by Walton in association with Lily and Ace Properties is important to both the young and the experienced. Always good, can provide healthy competition. You know, whenever someone's making runs, someone's picking wickets.
Catch it!
This fielder there, reverse cups, makes it easy, takes it, does Dishan, and Rabbi gets the wicket of Shadman.
It's a disappointing end to a promising start by 𝗏𝗏 Islam. He was looking good, playing his strokes. He timed this one well too, Shaman, but handed straight to the fielder at long on. It was a flat batted stroke. Probably he tried to hit it that towards deep mid wicket and only manages to give a catch at long on. Completes a comfortable catch in the end at skipper Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi strikes for Sylhet. 𝗏𝗏 Islam walks back after scoring 18 of 20. Dhaka Metro 65 for 3. It's also time for the players and match officials to have a drinks break.
Good to see a lot of young crowd here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. On-field umpire Tanveer Ahmed, along with Amit Majumdar. They signal that we've hydrated well. Play can resume. One more delivery to go in this 10th over. Bowled by Mahfuzur Rabbi as the Shamsur Rahman Shubho is in. They are dancing and having quite a nice time. You've played with him, Mazhar?
He's one of my best mates, Shamsur Rahman Shubho.
We played together since the Bangladesh under 15 age level days. Try to play that across the line, getting that outside part of the bat. Gets off the mark though. End of a successful over by skipper Mahfuzur Rabbi. 66 for 3.
𝗏𝗏𝗽, 𝗂𝗶𝗱, that's the center.
𝗫𝗫𝐶𝗵 is being introduced from the Walton end. Yeah, fair bit of turn. Not much pace. And as the two teams take on, there's another fact, if I may, right at the top of the leading run scorers is Jishan Alam with 200 plus runs, 204 to be specific. I think the current innings needs to be added on. Jishan Alam, who's featuring for the Sylhet side, is just 2 runs behind in terms of previous stats. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery from Naeem.
A classical leg spinner's delivery, going away from the right-hander coming forward. Got that loop, got that flight, line was right, length was superb.
Oh, nice, Saki.
He's got quite a bit of the purchase as 𝗫𝗫𝐶𝗵.
Good to see a leg spinner, Shaman Noy. Bangladesh cricket has been looking for these leg spinners. It's a difficult art. At times, leg spinners can be expensive. Short ball. Fielder at backward square leg does well. He'll only get a single.
Yeah, they can be expensive, but they have to bowl with a lot of heart, especially in this T20 format. Oh, I think there was the flipper not turning as much.
Another variation of a leg spinner that skids through.
The last one turns again, played in front of square, well played. Recovery in the deep. Throw comes in, couple of runs. Makes it 5 of this 𝗫𝗫𝐶𝗵 over. 71 for 3 after 11 are Dhaka Metro. Rabbi in to bowl his third. Has been quite tight in terms of keeping the batters quiet. 1 for 7. And then runs of his own bowling, and that's the agility, the freshness the youngsters provide. But another story I must bring up as the 𝗃𝗺𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 just takes a single. Started playing together, age level cricket, one in the middle, one in the com box. How was it back then?
Again, quick single taken. Those were the days, Shamannoy. Those were the days. Still go back to my playing days whenever I see these guys still playing. Feels a lot better though, feels a lot satisfying to see them going on, holding their passion together, giving their best, working on their fitness. You mentioned about Shamsur Rahman, just keep a close eye on his running between the wickets. He's always busy, always into something, pushing the fielders hard. And I mentioned it previously as well, I think he was a bit unlucky as well when it comes to his national team commitments. He played for the Bangladesh team, played all the formats. But I really feel that he could have given a lot more.
Maybe he could have. Surely has a lot of talent, and hence, it maybe not in the national side, but he's still giving quite a bit to Bangladesh cricket. He's still going on in the domestic circuit, taking playing his role even in this Al-Arafa Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Walton, playing for his team and also providing some competition for his opposition. It's been run a ball over so far, singles in each. Down the wicket. Now that is launched off the runway and it lands over the ropes for a maximum.
Nicely struck by Anis Suleiman. Came down the track, went to the pitch of the delivery and played that against the spin as well. Went over long on for a 6 to end the over. 11 from it in the end. Mahfuzur 1 for 18 from his 3 after 12. Dhaka Metro 82 for 3.
They've just picked up the pace by smashing that 6 in the last delivery of the Mahfuzur Rabbi over. Saqib, the leggy, continues from the Walton end.
Hello, Saqib.
Oh, a fair bit of turn.
He's got a good basic as a leg spinner, Naeem Saqib. Good rotation of his toes. Direct hit might have been interesting. So that rotation that comes from the west for the leg spinners helps them to get that turn. So you can see how he rotates his waist with the twist of the toes of his left leg, the landing foot, and the release point. 11 o'clock, says the leg spinning coaches. You need to deliver those balls. The release point has to be at 11 o'clock. So the ball will get that revolution and turn.
Leg spin 101 from someone who used to bowl a bit. Got to call it as well. few months ago when the Mid-11 took on the BCB11. But regardless, the Sylhet team. Oh, that's Qi'd. Keeper calls for it. Takes it. And 𝗫𝗓𝗄 Shakib gets his first wicket.
It feels so good to see a leg spinner picking up a wicket, and that too of those classical deliveries. He's not rushing through, he's looking to turn the ball, not afraid to toss that one up. And 𝗫𝗓𝗄 Sulaiman, who was searching for those big strokes, was undone by a beautiful delivery by Naeem Saqib. Look how he tempted 𝗫𝗓𝗄 Sulaiman to go after him. A classical left leg spinner's dismissal. Naeem Saqib picked up his first, and look at him. Look what it means for him. 𝗫𝗓𝗄 Sulaiman departs after scoring 39 of 36. Dhaka Metro 85 for 4.
Ghazi Tajibul is the new batter in. He can score runs in quick time. Definitely capable of scoring boundaries. And he's much better than his best of unbeaten 36. And I believe this team requires a good knock from him today, as Dhaka Metro have lost their 4th. One more delivery to go in the 13th. And 𝗫𝗓𝗄 Shakib, as you mentioned, Mazhar, that me too, support that. It's always good to see a leg spinner taking wickets. Just trying to get off the mark. Decide against it rightly. So wicket taking over, 3 singles off it only, 85 for 4.
বেসবল খেলতে মজা পায়। ডিফিকাল্ট না? অলওয়েজ ডিফিকাল্ট। পজিশনই তো ছিল না। আর আসতেও করছে বলটা।
বলছে নাম বলে থাকলে ঢুকাও, স্টপ করো। যদি নাম বলে থাকে ওরে ঢুকাও আগে। না না সেটা বলে দাও পায়ে রাখলে।
ডিফিকাল্ট লেগ স্পিনারে দাঁড়ায় দাঁড়ায় মারবে।
Nabil Samad is back into the attack. As we've seen the spinners take the front seat today here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. That's being played on pitch number 7, a used wicket. Combination of dead and live grass. Green and brown. Ball sometimes gripping a bit. Above all, offering some turn for the spinners. Not sure what the pause is all about, but just want to pick up this conversation before there's a change in the commentary box, Mazhar, that the likes of Rajin Saleh and Tariq Aziz Khan combining together as Sylhet coaches. Rajin Saleh, the head coach, Tariq Aziz Khan, the assistant coach, and Rajin Saleh being known for his fielding back in the day, for being fit. Tariq Aziz Khan is also contributing at different levels with the cricket board for his bowling prowess. They must be quite happy with the effort here of the team.
Definitely, and especially after registering their first win of the tournament in the previous game, the confidence level gone up. And they are the champions of the 4-day competition of this NCL. That was too quick. Yorked himself at one point, Gazita Zibul. Yeah, so they would love to come back hard. Sylhet. They played well in the longest format, and it's their turn to show they're good enough in the shortest format as well. Hit him straight onto his toes.
In the block hole again. Bringing in all his experience is Nabil Samad. He's yet to get off the mark and not allowing him, not making it easy for him. Just going back to the leggy 𝗍𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗍 I think it was a calculated move. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃. You know, the seamers are there. Sylhet has it. You and Shanur were having a conversation about it. And also the spinners, and they've got a pretty good mix. And most importantly, they're giving space and playing a leg spinner.
Yeah, rightly pointed out. We don't see the leg spinners getting those match opportunities often. Obviously, because at times they can be expensive, but as you mentioned earlier, they need those exposures as well. And also those who gets that opportunity needs to utilize that. 𝗍𝗫𝗀𝗃 Saqib so far looked really good with the ball. So someone like him to pick up wickets will surely encourage the coaches as well to play them more.
That's what you want from them. You want them to pick wickets, even if they're going a bit expensive. Good over bowled by Nabil Samad. Just 3 singles of it. 88 for 4, Dhaka Metro. There's a change in the commentary box. Shanu Rabbani replacing Mazharuddin Omi. But no change from that end, as 𝗍𝗫𝗀𝗃 Saqib will still continue. From the Walton end, full toss. Shamsur Rahman Shubho happy to just deal within singles.
Thank you once again, Shobhan, and very interesting conversation between you and Mazharuddin Omi going on just a while ago. Sylhet has become a pipeline for fast bowlers, and now we're seeing a leg spinner as well. It's great for Bangladesh cricket that these divisional teams produce all of these talented players.
One of them also in their opposition, Dhaka Metro side, Aminul Islam Biplab, who once broke into the side, the national side I'm speaking of, as a leg spinner. Didn't persist for long, but is known for his batting qualities now. But yeah, again, these guys, these players should be given opportunities at least at the domestic level. Yes, leg spinners can be sometimes expensive, but you expect them to be an attacking soldier for the team rather than a defensive one. Short, pulled, not finding the gap.
Yeah, they're a rare species when it comes to Bangladesh cricket, leg spinners, but it's important to find them. They can become match winners. We all know about the great Shane Warne. Many consider him the greatest bowler or greatest leg spinner for sure of all time.
Again, the batters will feel that they missed out on the opportunity, not the best of deliveries there. On the other hand, when it comes to Bangladesh women's cricket, they've got quite a few leg spinners at the top level. Captain Nigar Sultana Jyoti often can play around with them. Mix and match. Pulled in the air. Fielder coming in. Makes no mistake. And 𝗍𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗃 gets another one. Ghazi Tazibul was feeling the pressure and ends up giving his wicket away.
Good catch by Tufail as well at the deep. Giving it a bit of flight, but yes, went flat despite the flight. Tough to really get underneath and play over the top. In the end, a very good delivery and a very good catch. This is very, very interesting how the match is poised. Sylhet fighting and coming back in. Ghazi Tazibul out for 2. It's 91 for 5.
Abu Haider Ronnie is the new batter in. Here's the wicket again. Was short, pulled it, and what 𝗍𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗃 does not give any pace to the batters to deal with. Pulled it, not much behind it. Easy catch for Tufail, deep mid wicket. Shadow of the shot when he. Oh, again, it could be a catch. Mahfuzur Rabbi, desperate dive. Actually, a valiant effort as he dived to his left. Might have. Did he just hurt himself?
Oh, what an opportunity for the captain, Rabbi. Perhaps he's a bit disappointed as well. But yeah, he's still down. Let's take another look. Diving onto one of the pitches. Not always easy. Slowly but steadily he's getting back up, it seems.
He's fine. Up on his feet is the young captain of Sylhet. And here's an experienced campaigner in Abu Haider. The strike rate tells you he can hit a few. No doubt about that. The run rate 6.13, 92 for 5. 170, 180 at least. It's been a good total, but with the spinners in play, maybe a bit lesser around the 150 mark could do the job as well. With 5 overs remaining, 4.5 now. They need to up the tempo. Dhaka Metro. Just amendments in the field. Oh, inside edge. Could have gone to hit onto the stumps.
I'm noticing how these deliveries keep a bit low, 𝗍𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗍. That means, yes, there might not be prodigious turn, but look at those figures. Excellent. 9 dot balls.
Oh, quicker. You mentioned low. I was also thinking slow, and Nabil Samad thinks otherwise.
It's a flatter, faster one, but this time it bounced a bit more as well. So the pitch helping the spinners for sure.
The previous one was a good take from the wicketkeeper. As far as the spinners are concerned, comparatively, they've been way more economical. 𝗍𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗍 going for 4 and over, 2 for 12 of his 3. Nabil Samad, very, very economical. Oh, and gets a wicket. Stumped is Shamsur Rahman Shubho.
Well, they will go up to the third umpire to just make sure. But yeah, this looks quite ominous for the batter. He's walking back, in fact. They want to check the legality of the delivery first. Oh, there might be some drama here. Seems to have overstepped a bit. He's walking back though. Someone needs to inform him to just hold on a bit. Yes, the umpire. He's not listening yet. And yes, there's the signal. There's the signal by the umpire, Tanvir Ahmed. And instead of being a wicket, it's going to be a free hit. Shamsur Rahman Shubho gets a life.
Well, overstepping. Guilty of it is Nabil Samad. Free hit. Shubho goes aerial. Fielder coming in. Only managing a single.
So in the end, they're still struggling for those big shots, the boundaries. Abu Haidar Ronnie is in. He can hit it big, especially against spin. But Nabil Samad has been bowling very well. That's his last ball of his spell.
Almost had a wicket, but guilty of overstepping, and it's been taken away. As Shamsur Rahman Shubho, the batter on screen, survives. It will be the end of the 16th. 96 for 5 at Dhaka Metro. Yeah, a couple of starts. In fact, 4 starts. Naim Sheikh, Anisul was looking good. Shadman and Shamsur still there. Yeah, it's not a bad place to have a chit chat. Peace, calm, and the serene Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, surrounded by tea gardens, favored of wind. Sun out in the winter. Yeah. When probably now the highest point in the day as far as the temperature is concerned. But before this, early on in the morning, we really enjoyed the sunlight. And as the day progresses, we'll enjoy some more as 𝗃𝗺𝗃 is being introduced into the attack for the first time today in this match. Will be coming in from the Walton end. And deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. There's a long on, mid-offs inside the circle, deep point, the offside, and there's a big gap in the cover, deep extra cover region. Starts off with a slower. Umpire will penalize as Amit Majumdar signals a wide.
5 wickets so far for 𝗃𝗺𝗃 in his 3 matches. We'll have to bowl that again, but a very interesting name, a very interesting proposition as far as Sylhet and Bangladesh cricket is concerned. He's a fast bowling all-rounder.
Oh, went through the gate. Went through the gate of Abu Haider. Well bowled.
My goodness, how did it miss? From where we're seeing it. He seemed to be complaining after that delivery, Abu Haider, maybe saying to the bowler he wasn't ready perhaps. But it's a dot ball nonetheless.
Oh, short, slow, Ahmed Hassan. Oh, could be trouble. But did not get enough time to take his wicket-keeper's gloves off for the throw.
Look at the bowling options as well. There we see a potential run-out chance perhaps at the non-strikers end. But look at the bowling options they have. Interesting that 𝗃𝗧𝗏 comes on so late.
Yeah, they have the luxury of leaving out someone like an 𝗂𝗏-𝗂𝗃 Chaudhary. We're just seeing who's out there, acknowledging the request of fans. But it's a good move nonetheless. I'm a big supporter of giving opportunity to the young guns. We saw some of Al Fahad, who was the second highest wicket taker in this year's ACC's Under-19 Asia Cup. Oh, and that is why he's been doing so well. Has 𝗃𝗧𝗏 late movement and good take from Ahmed Hassan.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing of 𝗃𝗧𝗏. Getting that movement inside for the right-handed batter and then lovely wicket keeping behind the stumps. Oh, so unlucky that it went just over top of off and middle, or else he would have had a wicket by now.
Oh, outside edge. Someone like him, I think, can also bowl with a new ball. Yeah, it is the shortest format, but someone who can move the ball in such a manner, I think also deserves maybe a slip.
Absolutely. I feel the captain can bring on a slip. Mahfuzur Rabbi.
In no position to play that shot. Did not end up going where it was intended, but at least brings the 100 up for Dhaka Metro in the 17th over. It's 100 for 5. Three more overs to go. That's what's on the board at the moment for Dhaka Metro. Having won the toss, decided to have a bat first, and generally they've been having a good outing in terms of batting so far. Not today, not allowed by Sylhet. Khalid Ahmed. Oh, that's hit straight, powerfully, strong, 6.
That was so close to hitting that signboard that says Walton hit the fridge, win a prize. Let's take a look if it actually did hit. So close, so close. Just missing. It hit the advertisement board and then went down. But a good start to the over for Dhaka Metro.
And not a bad try from Abu Haider. Realized after hitting it that he was not too far away from Walton hit the fridge. Khalid Ahmed greeted with the 6. Oh, hurried him on. Did not have the time to throw at the non-striker's end. But again, they have the likes of 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗓, who, along with Ibadat and the rest, can guide the youngsters inside edge. Evident.
Yeah, fast bowlers galore for Sylhet. They have options aplenty. It's a strong squad. And you feel they should have been higher up in the table. They've won one game. This is a must-win game for them almost to stay in the tournament. So far, they're going good.
Up and over. Deep extra cover. 4 from the bat of 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓.
That's the sort of length that 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 likes. With the mid-off, up inside the circle, cover also inside. He had acres of space, just playing it over and earning his second boundary. First a 6, now a 4. 10 runs from the first 3 deliveries.
He's got something to think of. Not entirely sure if this field is working. Deep third, Finelix inside the circle. Full toss. He puts it away. Deployed for a 6.
Yeah, the length ball was carted over offside. This time it's a full toss, trying to overcompensate. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 makes no mistake. Gets great connection and puts it over deep mid-wicket for a maximum.
Quicker they come, faster they go. Prime example of that was the full toss. Instead to be hit, and 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 obliged. How does Khalid Ahmed come back? Can he, is the question. Better, much better. And you see the fielder has been dropped back to deep extra cover. Exactly what I was pointing at.
Yeah, but in the end, it's still proven to be a very expensive over. 17 runs coming off it with 1 delivery left. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 has come in and he's changed the momentum a bit for Dhaka Metro, put it on their side. 22 of 15 now.
Moves across, gets hold of it, makes it into a full toss, and just scoops it away for 4 through fine leg. This is great batting. Now Shamsur Rahman Shubho joins in on the party, makes it 21 of the over.
Yeah, brilliant improvisation. Was expecting a fuller length ball, was another full toss, and found the gap to perfection. Scooped it over the fielder's head, who was there at short fine. 4 more to end the over, the most expensive one in this innings. That too against side Khalid Ahmed, an experienced campaigner.
Tufail now. Was looking to hit hard was 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 and misses it altogether. I don't know what if he's asking for a shot. Oh, come on, come on.
I'm not sure what he's complaining about though. Having a word with his partner Shamsur, who also hit a boundary of the last delivery in the last over. Tufail has bowled with a lot of pace and he gets some good bounce off the surface, and you see 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗓 doing some gardening in the middle of the pitch, trying to flatten it up as much as possible so that that extra bounce is dealt with that Tufail seems to be generating off a length.
Go straight, well played, wings deployed for a 6.
The length perhaps became a bit predictable by 𝗃𝗧𝗏. The previous delivery was also a length delivery, and this time Ronnie finally got connection. It was a slower ball, in fact. And Ronnie read it to perfection. That's his first 6 against 𝗃𝗧𝗏. He's playing quite the cameo here.
Was wide, put bat in it, stretched, but gets 4. Yeah, feeling the heat is 𝗃𝗧𝗏.
Dot 6 and then a 4. Wide outside off stump. Would have been a wide had there not been connection, but there was. And it went to the vacant deep third region for a bounce and a boundary. And now 𝗃𝗧𝗏's captain is having a word with him. Syed Khalid Ahmed also comes in and joins to give him some advice on how to go about things in this over. Partnership moving on to 40 of 23, and Abu Haider Ronnie has scored 32 of those from 18.
Sitting back and wondering, styling the purple glass with the purple bib. 𝗂𝗏 Hussain doesn't look happy. His team is under the pump. At least the last couple of overs. The run rate now at just over 7. He moved across. Will that be signaled wide? Not given. Ronnie unhappy.
Close call, I have to say. But the umpire's call stands. That's the final decision. Ronnie has come in. Yes, every single delivery he's missed, he's had something to say back to the umpire, perhaps the bowler as well. But he's playing a very important knock here.
Moves across. Gets back to ball. They think of coming back for the second. Not the best of throws as the batters make it.
All of a sudden, what seemed like a 120-ish score is moving closer towards the 140 plus, maybe even 150 with a couple of big shots.
Turning out to be a good over. Goes straight yet again. Launched up the runway for another maximum. Abu Haider Ronnie is rocking the show. Ends the 19th, 139 for 5, Dhaka Metro.
Absolute carnage in the last 2 overs now. 𝗃𝗧𝗏's over also being expensive. There we see Abu Haider Ronnie's innings. 40 not out from 21. 4 sixes, 2 fours. Just 8 dots. He's dealing in maximums right now. 1 over left. 6 deliveries remain, and they will want to give the strike back to Ronnie.
They were Dhaka Metro. They were 92 for 5 at the end of the 15th over. The 18th over of Khalid Ahmed went for 21. And this over from 𝗃𝗧𝗏 took a beating.
Yeah, the last 6 that Ronnie hit, again, likes to hit straight down the ground using his long levers. Shamshur is on strike. He might want to give it to Abu Haider Ronnie, who's edging closer to a half-century as well.
𝗵𝗎𝗄𝗏 initially took the ball and then had a change of mind and has handed it over to the leg spinner. Naeem Hussain Shakib, 2 for 12. Now he's taken, Dhaka Metro batters, Ronnie in particular, have taken the liberty of decorating the bowling figures. 𝗵𝗺𝗪𝗔 launches it, goes all the way, enough on it for a 6.
Yeah, 𝗃𝗵𝗀 now picking up from where Ronnie left off. Full there to be hit. And he got enough bat onto it, even though his bat just turned a little bit. Had enough connection to go, and that brings up the 50 partnership.
Plays against the turn. Has he got enough? 1 bounce, 4 runs, 10 of 2.
Interesting that the fielder at deep mid-wicket did not move an inch and then signaled it's a boundary, because it was placed so immaculately between the two fielders, deep mid-wicket and long on, where Khalid Ahmed is fielding. 10 runs off the first 2 deliveries already.
Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, deep cover, and long off as well. Guts it, goes aerial, fielder gets it, well done in the 3rd attempt, but actually well judged, and Naeem gets another one.
Much needed one, with the team getting close to a total that might cause a lot of trouble for Sylhet to chase. Who knows? They were expecting somewhere around 120, 130 to chase, and now they have to chase in excess of 150 perhaps. Short there to be cut, but the connection wasn't as good. It looped up, and then it needed to be grabbed on the 3rd attempt. Caught by Fahad. 𝗃𝗵𝗀 gone for 28. It's 149 for 6.
They needed something, Sylhet. Naeem Sakib's gotten them. Rakibul's the new batter. Oh, now Ronnie wants a single. Makes it run out. Yes! Given straight away by Tanvir Ahmed. Rakibul comes and will now go. Had to go for taking 𝗵𝗺𝗪𝗧 Ronnie's call for the team. Back-to-back wickets for the team. Sylhet.
They much needed. They needed to steady the flow of runs, but at the end of the day, have they gotten enough, or have they gotten a few too many? The finger goes up for the umpire. It's a direct run out. Rakibul Hassan gone without scoring. It's 149 for 7.
Shahidul Islam is the new batter. But importantly for Dhaka Metro, they have Abu Haider Ronnie on strike. Very eventful over. 6-4, wicket. Here's the 5th. Oh, down on one knee, and he's launched it. It lands in the stands. It's a 6.
They wanted him on strike. They got him on strike because he can do exactly that. Brings up the 150 as well for Dhaka Metro. Again, it was in the slot for Ronnie to slog sweep. Didn't have to reach too much. And when he hits it, it stays hit.
Moves on to 46. Goes straight. Didn't connect. Will only manage a single. But has done his job with the bat, has Abu Haider Ronnie. Does the shadow of the shot. Would have loved to reach his 50. Unbeaten 47 of 23. This is a brilliant batting. Strike rate of above 200. for this knock and has surely changed the momentum of the game with that cameo of 47 of 23 and put a total, a decent enough total, and might turn out to be good enough also, of 156 for 7.
Yeah, Ronnie probably with a game-changing innings there, 47 of 23. 𝗬𝗎𝗓 got a start, 39 of 36, couldn't convert. 𝗬𝗎𝗄𝐽 and Imranul today gone cheaply. That proved to be quite pivotal early on in the inning. Shamsur Rahman scoring some runs in the middle, 28 of 21. And in the end, Dhaka Metro ending on 156 for 7 in their 20 overs.
Here's what the bowling card looks like. Al-Fahad, the youngster, got a run today. 1 for 18, got a wicket, was slightly expensive. Syed Khalid Ahmed took some beating in his third over, none for 40. Nabil Samad, very economical, 3.75 his economy, none for 15 of his 4. Mahfuzur Rabbi, 1 for 18 of his 3. But who stands out is Naeem Hussain Saqib, 3 for 29 of his 4 overs. Tufail Ahmed too was looking good, but went for some his last over. Now Dhaka Metro winning the toss, decided to have a bat first and lost early wickets. Imran Zaman was the first one to go, and then 𝗫𝗎𝗄𝗽 and Anisul Islam Imon took over. Imon was looking good. 𝗫𝗎𝗄𝗽 hit a few lusty blows. They got that partnership on. They tagged the bowlers. This was an opportunity, but they did not take it. Sylhet. And then Khalid Ahmed with the underarm throw, direct hit, made sure that Dhaka Metro captain had to go back. But then came Shadman Islam, straight to Jishan Alam of Mahfuzur Rabbi. And then that was the wicket of Anisul Islam Imon. So it was Sylhet who were dominating, could have been a catch. Valiant effort from Rabbi, well done by Omid Hassan yet again of Naeem Hussain Saqib, but then Abu Haider Ronnie came on and lit up.
Yeah, and then it was the Abu Haider Ronnie show. 6s galore, hit a few 4s in between, but anything close to his body, even slightly further away, he was hitting it. Before this catch by Akbar, and then in the end there's the run out for Rakibul. He was gone without scoring, and then the final blow for Ronnie, finished on 47.
Above all, made sure that his team gets to a good total. 47 unbeaten of 23, strike rate of 204. Well, Naeem bowled well for his 3 for 29. One apiece between Mahfuzur Rabbi and Al-Fahad. 156 on the board. Calls for an interview with Mazharuddin on the field.
I've got the Dhaka Metro batter Shamsur Rahman Shubho, 28 of 21 balls. Shubho, যখন ক্রিজে গিয়েছিলেন ডিফিকাল্ট সিচুয়েশন ছিল, আর্লি কিছু উইকেট পড়েছিল, প্ল্যানটা কি ছিল শুরুতে?
না, প্ল্যানটা তেমন কিছু ছিল না। আমার যেটা জব ছিল যে আমি স্ট্রাইক রোটেট করব, টিমটা একটা ভালো পজিশনে নিয়ে যাব। তো আমার রোলটা এটাই ছিল, টিমে সবসময় যেটা থাকে। তো আমি ট্রাই করেছি যে যত ডিপ যাওয়া যায় খেলাটাকে।
আপনি খুব ভালো একটা টাচে রয়েছেন শুরু থেকে এই টুর্নামেন্টের, খুব দ্রুত রান করতে পারছেন। নিজের ব্যাটিং নিয়ে কি আলাদাভাবে কাজ করেছেন এই টুর্নামেন্টের আগে?
না, আমি সবসময় যা করার আমার ব্যাটিং নিয়ে বা আমার ক্রিকেট নিয়ে আমি সবসময় টুর্নামেন্টের আগে করি, সব কিছুই করি যাতে অ্যাটলিস্ট প্রশ্নটা কমন পড়ে। তো আমি জানি যে আমার কি করতে হবে, আমি জানি যে আমার কি ডেভেলপ করতে হবে। তো আমি জাস্ট নতুন কোনো কিছু ট্রাই করি না, জাস্ট আমি আমার বেসিকের মধ্যেই থাকি, আমার বেসিক প্ল্যানের মধ্যেই থাকি।
শেষ 5 ওভারে 65 রান নিয়েছেন আপনি এবং আবু হায়দার রনি ছিলেন ক্রিজে, 156 রান করেছেন বোর্ডে। এনাফ মনে হচ্ছে?
টু বি অনেস্ট আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে এনাফ রান, কজ আমি ক্রেডিট দিতে চাই যে রনি এই সময়টা এত সুন্দর ফিনিশ দিয়েছে, মানে এক্সিলেন্ট ব্যাটিং। আর ইনশাআল্লাহ আমাদের বোলিং লাইন আপটাও ভালো আছে, খুব ভালো ফর্মে আছে বলাররা। যদি আমরা আর্লি উইকেট নিতে পারি পাওয়ার প্লেতে আমার মনে হয় যে ইনশাল্লাহ ভালো কোনো গেম হবে, ভালো কোনো রেজাল্ট হবে।
Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you.
Back to the com box.
Well, Shamsur Rahman Shubho helping Dhaka Metro to those runs. Sylhet needing 157 in 20 overs. That is the target for match number 18. We'll take a short break, after which we'll be right back with the run chase. Don't go anywhere. Well, this is match number 18 of the NCL T20, Sylhet versus Dhaka Metro from the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Yes, this should be an interesting affair. After the first 20 overs, Dhaka Metro managing 156 for 7. At one point, it looked like they'd get somewhere around 120, 130. But then 𝗂𝗏𝗏 blitz happened, 47 of 23. And you see the number of dots, 44. That's what happened. They need 157 in 20 overs. Sylhet to win and stay alive in the Al-Arafah Bank Islami NCL T20 2024-2025 powered by Walton. Some people in the ground enjoying this cricket as they should be. It's been good action all throughout this tournament. Great weather, fantastic conditions to be watching as the umpires make their way back into the middle. I wonder what they're having. Seems to be enjoying the cricket, and yes, they see themselves in the large screen. They are jubilant. The bowling team out. Imon just a while ago was speaking with Mazharuddin. There is the young and old all coming to watch the games. And we hope that this can bring about more and more people. At the end of the day, domestic cricket and domestic cricket's popularity is also important to build your cricketing infrastructure. Rocky in his back, and that's Rakibul, seems to be getting ready to bowl the first over. And at this moment, the two batters are in the middle, as well as I'm joined by Mazharuddin Nomi, who has made his way back immediately after the interview. Welcome back.
Thank you, 𝗂𝗧. Bit of workout going on for me. Rush towards the comm box after that flash interview. Nevertheless, enjoying my time here in the comm box alongside you and 𝗂𝗧 Ghosh. Tawfiq Tushar, opener for Sylhet. Rakibul Hasan will start the proceedings with the new ball for Dhaka Metro. They got that momentum with the bat later in the innings, scoring over 60 runs in the last 5 overs, courtesy of Abu Haider Ronnie's blistering 40-odd run knock. Started off with a short ball outside the off stump, and Tawfiq Tushar says thank you very much. Boundary to start off for Sylhet, as I'm joined by 𝗂𝗧 Ghosh. Welcome, 𝗂𝗧.
Thank you very much, Mazhar. And yes, he's been in good touch. Tawfiq Tushar, outside the off, room and width. It was short, had ample amount of time to put it away.
We've seen Rakibul bowling a lot quicker in the previous matches. It's going to be interesting to see how he approaches his bowling today. We have seen the likes of Nahidul bowled a lot slower. Rakibul banking on his strength with that armored delivery coming in early.
Yeah, Tawfiq Khan Tushar, 141 the tournament so far. Tenth on the leading run scorers is Tawfiq Khan Tushar, but this guy is just at the top is Jishan Alam with 204 runs. He's got a century. We saw another one from the bat of Anamul Haq Bijoy today, earlier on.
Apart from the boundary, 5 dot balls to end the first over. Sylhet 4 without loss. Spin from both ends for Dhaka Metro. We've seen how the spinners making impact today, especially in this surface, prompted the skipper to bring in Ali Islam from the Al Arafa Islami Bank end. 3 for 24, his best. Picked up 6 wickets so far in this tournament.
You mentioned how that partnership between Abu Haider Ronnie and Shamsul Rahman Shubho helped put a defendable total on the board. They scored 64 the last 5 overs.
What a ball to start off. Ali Islam, the mystery spinner, remained mysterious for Jishan Alam, facing his first ball.
That's well bowled. That's what he can do. Turn the ball both ways. Long on, deep mid wicket. Just checking if the long on's still in place. 𝗬𝗟𝐴 Islam.
This is unplayable, Shamunnoy. Outstanding bowling. What a start.
Drawing the batter forward. Fair bit of bounce as well. It just makes me wonder if that was a bluff when he's calling if the long on's in place. There's the slip now. Naeem Sheikh standing there.
Again, the third one going away from the right-hander. This time manages to get a bat on that one. Just having a closer look at 𝗬𝗟𝐴 Islam's bowling mark. He hides that ball just before coming on to his run-up, hiding all his skills. Pretty much like Sunil Narine. Finally, Jishan Alam gets off the mark as well.
He's desperate for that single. You need to play to your strength. You understand and give the respect to your opposition when they are on top. It is part of the game. That's how you complement each other. This is going to be a test for someone like a Jishan Alam. Only a single of this over so far. And Dhaka Metro do have quite the bowling attack. 𝗬𝗟𝐴 Islam, Rakibul Hassan, Shamsur Rahman Shubho just going up and making sure that if there's something from Tanveer Ahmed, the on-field umpire, to complain about.
This time, this one comes into the right-hander. It's a difficult skill, Shamunnoy. Being a mystery spinner, turning the ball both ways with those fingers, never easy.
This single that was given away just makes me wonder if he intentionally wants Jishan on strike.
Tucked away on the onside for a single. It's been a very good over for 𝗬𝗟𝐴 Islam. Just 3 from it. After 2, Sylhet 7 without loss. It's been a quiet start so far with the bat in chase of 157 posted by Dhaka Metro. They are 7 without loss after 2 Sylhet division. And the home crowd come in to cheer up the host, Sylhet division, who sealed their first win of the tournament on the other day. Bowled well. However, Abu Haider Ronnie played some gorgeous strokes later in the innings to take Dhaka Metro to a respected total in the end. Rakibul Hassan to continue from the Walton end. Gave away 4 runs in his first over. He's got a deep mid-wicket and long off in place. Bowls that fuller delivery towards that cow corner region. Fielder at deep mid-wicket. Comes in and saves that one.
The officials will still have a check if Abu Haider Ronnie was clean enough as he stopped the boundary. Seems as if it was the foot that got in the way of the ball in the boundary. This should confirm. Yeah, it was the hand and the left foot. Good combo from Abu Haider Ronnie. Did a bit of batting and now has a bit of running to do. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine.
A quicker delivery down the leg side given as wide. Just seeing that fielding by Abu Haider Ronnie. Such days, whatever you do will go your way. We've seen him with the bat. Tries to play that towards extra cover. Inside edge, went to the fielder. Abu had a Ronnie yet again.
So we've seen Rakibul and Ali's already. You mentioned, of course, Ronnie is going to come in and bowl. There's Shohidul, there's Arafat Sani. The two openers acknowledging the fact that it's tight bowling, playing according to the merit of the ball so far.
On the shorter side. Yep, they can afford to take some time up front. Keeping those wickets intact will be key. It's not a huge target on the board for Dhaka Metro. We've seen how Jishan Alam constructed his innings on the other day, chasing 140 odd.
Yeah, they can take a bit of time. I'm sure what would be at the back of their minds is taking a bit of advantage of the power play conditions with only two fielders outside the circle.
Good ball. A brilliant ball to end the over. 12 without loss after 3, Sylhet. It's Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by Walton in association with Lily and Ace Properties. It's been a very good start with the ball for Sylhet. Beg your pardon, for Dhaka Metro. However, Sylhet would feel they have a decent start as well. 12 without loss after 3, chasing 157. We are yet to see the batters go on to hit the fridge and win that prize of Taka 10,000, Shravan.
Or a fridge.
The one that goes away for the right-hander. The batters need to keep a closer look at the grip of Khalis al-Islam. No, he hides that one, but still, while releasing that one, they need to keep a close eye on that. Not easy to pick that. As a batter, it's a challenge.
Just like to combine the two different statements made by you, Mother. How about I offer you something? I let you pick the grip. Now I can bowl whichever way you want. All you have to do is hit the fridge. Hit the Walton fridge. I don't know if you've heard. Tried striking a deal with Ahmed bin Parvez. He's somewhat... Oh, that's a shout. That's a shout. Tanvir Ahmed moves away. Reckons it's going down the leg.
Quicker one this time by Ali's. I'd love to accept that challenge from online.
Someone sharing the commentary box with us today did not previously, then changed his mind today when he came in. Yeah, down the leg.
Peach of a delivery. What a ball. Taufik had no idea what to do with that. Look at that grip. Look at that turn. Look at that outstanding bowling.
Wasn't too far away from the off stump either.
Making some room. Not going his way. Taufik played 14 deliveries for his 7 now.
Playing a miss. Made room for himself. He's looking to go straight.
A bit agitated as well. Goes to the back foot, looking for that room. not given by Ali Islam. End of another very good over from this mystery spinner. Sylhet 14 without loss after 4. $16 dots so far in 4 overs conceded by Sylhet division batters. They are 14 without loss in chase of 157. And the two spinners are bowling really well from both ends for Dhaka Metro. We have seen how Ali Islam bowled in the previous over. Rakibul will continue to mount that pressure onto the Sylhet batters. Zhishan Alam goes for that big shot, and that finger goes up. And the trademark celebration of Rakibul comes in.
Doesn't look too happy. Think he reckons otherwise. Zhishan Alam was going for that sweep. Slog sweep he was looking for. Rakibul, it is the back foot. It's a no-brainer. Amit Majumdar raises the finger. He says, I've got the same celebration. Why not bring it out? Rakibul strikes. Zhishan goes for 5. Sylhet are 14 for 1.
Dhaka Metro got that early wicket that they needed to defend the target of 157. Rakibul Islam removing the dangerous Zhishan Alam. Pinak Ghosh, the new batter for Sylhet, coming in at number 3. And he gets off the mark immediately, looking for the second. No, they'll have to settle for 1. Yeah, the wicket that Rakibul got, it's the result of that partnership bowling, Shamunnoy. The way Ali Islam bowled from the other end, kept the pressure mounting. And both the batters were looking for those big strokes, played a lot of deliveries, those dot balls, kept on the back of their mind as Zhishan Alam went for that big slog sweep to Rakibul and paying the price. Tawfiq Tushar got hold of that one. Down the ground for a boundary.
That's well hit. Was in his slot. 2 full. Goes downtown. 1 bounce for 4. Only the second boundary. Both of them hit by Tawfiq Khan Tushar. Coming in the 5th over.
Goes to the back foot again. Catch it is the call. Just 1 bounce to the fielder at mid-on. Looking at how Rakibul is bowling, Shamunnoy, the batter can think him as a left-arm seamer and play like a seamer. He's hardly bowled those Turner deliveries, mostly relying on the seam-up balls.
But he is darting those in. Just to go back to the stat that was shown, the number of dot balls of the 24 deliveries before this over was bowled.
The wicket of Zhishan Alam hit him in the back leg, pitching in line. Obviously, the impact would also go on to hit the stump as well. Shot again outside the off, fielder does well. Arafat Sani this time. End of a successful over by Rakibul, a wicket and just 5 runs from it. Sylhet 19 for 1 after 5. Just the type of start Dhaka Metro had hoped for. Removing the dangerous Zhishan Alam up front, and the required run rate would jump higher At the moment, it's just under 4 runs per over. They are in chase of 157. 𝗬𝗓𝗓 bowled brilliantly, gave away just 4 runs from his first 2 overs. He will continue with a slip in place for the left-handed 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗄𝗃. The one that come into the left-hander will go away from the right-hander. Just keep a close eye on his grip and release point from 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗄𝗃.
He's got a deep mid-wicket in place for that delivery, which is coming back into the left-handed batter.
Goes to the fielder at cover, looking for the second, does well to take that one. A bit of misfield by the fielder at cover. 𝗬𝗓𝗓 bowled a bit shorter this time.
And Naeem wants him to bowl to a closer line. Rakibul did not collect it the first attempt, otherwise wouldn't have been a run at all.
In the air for a while, it was flighted delivery, inviting the batsman to go after him.
Importantly, he's bowling to his field. We mentioned the deep mid-wicket, and he had a long off in place for the lefty 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗄𝗃. You mentioned how both Rakibul and 𝗬𝗓𝗓 are bowling in tandem, squeezing the runs out. Naeem Sheikh, the captain, runs to Ali's, discusses something. Just at the start of the 4th over, I just want to go back to that stat. They bowled 16 dots out of the 24, that's 66%. More have added on.
And it becomes too crucial when you're defending a target of 157, giving those dot balls, creating the pressure up front. And we have seen how well they bowled in the power play. Sylhet are just 23 for 1. We are into the last over of the power play.
Required run rate is now 9.35. The current run rate is just around 4.
Straight to the field at point. Again, very good bowling.
Again, crucial are those dots. 2 singles, a double. I think the batters now know there's no point in taking extra risk. Just one more delivery till the power play is done with. At least let's not give the wicket away. Long off, deep mid-wicket still in place.
End of another brilliant over by 𝗬𝗓𝗓. Just 4 from it. End of the power play. Sylhet 23 for 1. Power play done and dusted. Confirmation by the umpire. 46 for 2, Dhaka Metro at this stage. Sylhet 23 for 1. It's not just about that 1 wicket, it's also about that run rate. The 2 Dhaka Metro bowlers kept in check so far in the power play, as skipper Naeem Sheikh brings in another experienced campaigner, left-arm spinner Arafat Sani into the attack.
He'll be bowling in from the Walton end. Arafat Sani still to get wickets in this 𝗬𝗓𝗃𝗺 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Walton in association with Lily and Ace Properties. But just going back to that comparison, 23 for 1 are Sylhet, Dhaka Metro are 46 for 2. They've managed half the runs. Dhaka Metro were exactly double of this. They'll have to pick it up in the middle over. Sylhet
comes down the track. This will be interesting to see from 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗄𝗃. They haven't scored much in the power play, And now the field is spread all around, only 4 fielders inside the circle. How do they go about between 7 to 15 overs will be key. Are they only eyeing those boundaries or also look to rotate the strike and look for the singles and doubles?
They tucked off the pads. They don't seem to be in much of a hurry as of yet, because I think what should be in their minds is there's still Shahidul and Abu Haider Ronnie to come in and bowl. There will be seam on offer. They haven't got much of the surface today.
Comes down the track, straight. Fielder does well at long off. Covers fair distance and stop that ball. Will only get a single, Tawfiq.
Not a bad strike going to the pitch of the ball. Tawfiq Khan-Tushar. Well dealt with in the deep by Anisul Islam Imon.
Works away on the onside. Doing the right thing at the moment, the two batters. Just milking around. Not taking pressure on themselves.
Yeah, they'll wait. I think they'll wait for the right over, the perfect over. Just hope they don't bring on too much pressure on their shoulders. Both batting under the 100th strike rate.
Goes on the back foot and launched onto it. He's powerful lad and clears that quite comfortably in the end. It was not that shot from Munnoy, but how quickly he went to his back foot and punched that towards cow corner.
Sheer strength of the back foot. Full follow through. Muscled for a 6. It's a flat one from Tawfiq Khan-Tushar.
Full toss again, and Tawfiq Tushar obliges that with a boundary. It's been a very good over for Sylhet, 14 coming from it.
It wasn't the best of deliveries from Arafat Sani. Offering a full toss, almost went all the way. But importantly for Sylhet, Tawfiq made the most of it. 37 for 1. This is match 18 of the Al-Rafa Islamic Bank NCL T20 24-25 in association with Lilian Ace Properties, powered by Walton. Shahidul Islam is the new bowler in. 6 wickets in 5 matches, 1 3-wicket haul for him. Best of 4 for 26. And time for change of voices in the commentary box. Welcoming back Shanu Rabbani.
Thank you, Shomon. I'm loving this sight here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium as the sun starts to set.
Shahidul starts proceedings from the Al-Rafa Islami Bank end, and Pinak Ghosh is happy to give the strike back to Tawfiq Khan-Tushar.
After a sedate start, has to be said, Sylhet, they've been kept under check thanks to some good bowling by Dhaka Metro. Alisa Al-Islam has been a metronome in their bowling attack, constantly keeping runs in check.
Nicely cut away. Should run away. It does.
Much needed boundary. Tawfiq now moves on to 28 of 25. Shahidul just being a bit too short. And look at the timing on that. Yes. There was the diving effort in despair. I think he got a hand to it. Still, it raced away to the boundary.
Got him! Pulled him! 𝗂𝗍𝗲 strikes.
Absolute Jaffa this. Tawfiq beaten all ends up. Didn't expect it to jack back in like that. And also perhaps thought there would be a bit more bounce. Was late to play at it. In the end, seeing his stumps uprooted. There we see it. Yep. Was confused whether to play on the front foot or the back. Gone for 28 of 26. It's 42 for 2.
তিনটা অমিত তিনটা না হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে থ্যাংক ইউ কোন লেগিয়া আমি বলছিলাম বলটা তো সোজাই টাইম মিস করছে
Has given them the breakthrough. Has 𝗂𝗍𝗲 stopping Tushar just was breaking the shackles and increasing the run rate. 𝗂𝗍𝗲 strikes right in time for Dhaka Metro. Cleaned up the stumps of Tawfiq Khan Tushar. That brings in Wasif Akbar. He would want to put some more figures in there. Looking to get off the mark, but straight to Shadman Islam at point.
Yeah, 𝗂𝗍𝗲 is bowling a good over now after being hit for a boundary. The very next delivery came back well. Oh wow, we can see a cat has made its way into the ground as well. Children enjoying themselves.
It was pretty sharp. Some late movement from 𝗂𝗍𝗲.
Bowling a very good channel here against the new batter, enticing him to play. And a bit straighter, and that's another wicket there for 𝗂𝗍𝗲. Will dislodge the stumps.
In that channel again. A bit of a yes and no. Direct hit as well. But at the wrong end. The on-field umpire, Ahmed Majumdar, will still go upstairs to Mohammad Kamruzaman to confirmation. And when you do have the technology available, why not use it?
Yeah, you should take the help of the third umpire for decisions like that. That's why the third umpire is used. A good throw from the field. Oh, he is probably in the air. His bat doesn't seem to be grounded. My goodness, that is not the best way to run. His bat wasn't grounded, it's in the air, and now his foot is in the air as well. And the bails have been dislodged.
He initially said not at the right end, but now it seems like it would turn out to be at the right end. There's confirmation. OUT is the call. Shadman Islam with the throw in. Wow. That is why you should stick to the basics. Did not ground the bat. Feet was in the air as well. Pinag Ghosh goes for 7, run out. 42 for 3.
এবার ই মারলে আর বেশি খারাপ লাগবে।
42 for 3. And Sylhet are in a disarray. 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃 is the new batter in, and there will be a change in bowling. I think it's 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃 comes in, bowls round the wicket as Wasif Akbar gets off the mark finally.
Having lost 2 quick wickets in consecutive overs, Sylhet have a lot of work remaining. Dhaka didn't get off to a flyer either. The middle overs, it was a hard craft, but in the end, Ronnie, Abu Haidar Ronnie, proving to be a catalyst to bring this total up and over 150. 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃, the new batter in on strike. And will get off the mark with that shot. Just a single though. The required run rate is creeping up. Almost 10, 9.69 runs required per over.
Tariq Aziz Khan on the left. Inside out. In the air. Fielder judges it quite well. Does Anisul Islam Iman. I think it was swerving away from him in the air, along with the wind perhaps. But he was calm and kept on following it. Well judged, very well judged catch from him.
Yeah, looked a good shot initially, but then once you notice that he didn't get enough of it, it was going to land inside the ropes. The fielder, Imon, had to run a long way, as you mentioned, and didn't make a mistake, held his balance. And Wasif Akbar gone for 1. It's 44 for 4 now.
Mahfuzur Rabbi is the new batter in. He can play a quick innings, but he can also shift gears in accordance to the need of his team and game situation. Now, has to be a good mix. 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃. The reason I say that needs to be a good mix is because required run rate is just closing in on 10.
And with 2 new batters at the crease, it's a perfect opportunity for the bowling team to just mix it up, get in the changes, and see what the other bowlers can offer as well.
It's only fair that the batters take a bit of time, take a few deliveries, because once and if they do get their eyes in, still a gettable total, 6 wickets in hand, but they need a good partnership. At one time, it seemed as if Dhaka Metro was not going to get to this total. But, oh, that's well played, well placed. Should come back for the second, they are. At one point, it seemed as if they will not, but courtesy of 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃, the bowler here, and Abu Haidar Ronnie, they've gotten to that total of 156. The 9th one is done with. Sylhet are 48 for 4. Shahidul will continue from the Al Arafa Islami Bank end. They're running the first one hard. Coming back for the second, throw in at the wicket-keeper's end. Kept slightly low. The batter's safe.
Shahidul in the first delivery conceding 2, and the team 50 for Sylhet comes up of 55 deliveries. Again, they need to manipulate the field to the best of their abilities and then find the boundaries. You need one big innings or one quick fire innings like Abu Haider Ronnie played to really chase this down. It's not the biggest of targets, but it's an iffy target.
Evidence of what Shahidul offers, why he can be quite important in this format. Bit of variety.
And he's taken a wicket in his last over with a really good delivery. And that dugout is a bit worried at this moment, as they should be.
Yeah, Sylhet team second last in the points table. It's a good mix. I think they've been unfortunate in some of the matches, but also outclassed in some of the matches. I think refer back to Dhaka. The only win Dhaka's got came against Sylhet in the match where Jishan got a century, but Ariful had other ideas. It's a knock of 94. Shahidul will come round the wicket to Mahfuzur Rabbi. Deep cover point on the offside, deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on in place.
And in the last 12 deliveries, we haven't seen a single boundary. Just the singles. Wickets falling as well. 2 wickets that fell in the last 2 overs.
Yeah, it's been more than 2 overs now. As you can see, bottom right corner of your screen, since the last boundary has been hit, and that's what happens when new batters are in the middle. In the air. Rakibul. The strong arm, left arm. But Tufail does well to come back for the second.
The bouncer there by Shahidul didn't rise as much. And yes, Rocky, he did the fielding on that occasion. A good throw by him, Rakibul.
Yeah, it was actually Mahfuzur Rabbi was running to the danger end. Did well. The young gun. And the similar ploy for the right-handed batter in terms of field. So they've dried out the boundaries here. Dhaka Metro bowlers, after 10 overs, Sylhet are 55 for 4. And it's time for the players to hydrate. It's a drinks break. Yeah, after 10 overs, Sylhet are 55 for 4. And just to give you a comparison, Dhaka Metro at this time were 66 for 3. 11 runs behind, have lost a wicket more. Need over 100. Specific numbers bottom right of your screen, which means required run rate of over 10. It has to be special, fireworks. It's a bit of a twilight. Sun setting here in Sylhet, and the floodlights being turned on. Arafat Sani will be bowling from the Walton end. Sylhet in search of their second win. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg, long on, long off, and deep cover in place.
Will field of his own bowling. Yeah, you feel this partnership needs to click. Something big needs to happen here. Because Tufail, we've seen he can hit a long ball. And we know about Mahfuzur Rabbi's batting ability. So this needs to turn into a good partnership. And a quick one.
Agree on that one with you, Shanur. Just to give our viewers an update, I think there's an extraordinary stuff going on in the Sylhet Academy ground, which is the outer stadium, where the Chattogram are taking on Rajshahi and Mushfiqur Rahim and 𝗂𝗏. Just turned it on as they're chasing 199. They look to be on course to get it done.
Yes, and they need to be on course as well. Sylhet, I'm talking about, to survive in this tournament. Required runs come down to double figures. 99 required now.
That is in the air. Will fall short of fielder at deep mid wicket. Shamsur Rahman Shubho there.
Yeah, on this occasion, surviving Mahfuzur.
Gets back to ball. Now, the thing is, there's still Omid Hassan to come in and bat. Side Khalid Ahmed, Nabil Samad can bat a bit. Al Fahad, Naeem Hussain Shakib. Oh, still can't put it away. Fielder at short fine. Think it's Shohidul, gets something on it and prevents it from going all the way to the boundary. The batters will feel, Mahfuzur Rabbi, that is missed out. 62 for 4 after 11. Good to see students in here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Youth enjoying a game of cricket. They look excited, waving around. Abu Haider Roni from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. The left arm seamer did really, really well with the bat in hand. 26 required of 12 in the other ground for Rajshahi to win it against Chattogram.
Ronnie coming in after 11 overs. So yeah, plenty of changes being brought about before Ronnie was introduced. Usually is a strike bowler, opens the bowling at times. The batter clearly not ready, so Ronnie will have to run back again to his mark. Gives a wry smile there. Mahfuzur Rabbi, he's a key wicket for Sylhet. For all the praise we gave their bowling unit, the batting needs to stand up now. The top order hasn't managed to do so. The middle order has to fight.
I think the weakness, with all due respect, has been exposed. If the top order doesn't click, I don't think they bat too deep. And good captaincy from 𝗍𝗵𝗃 also, because when he saw that the bowling partnership of Raqibul Hassan and Ali Sal Islam is working, he's made them bowl 3 each, 6 overs on the trot. Change of pace, hit straight, goes all the way. It is a maximum. Now 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗀's turning it on.
I'll tell you about the beauty of that shot, although we'll see this in a bit of slow motion, but it felt like he just creamed it in slow motion. Instead of trying to really hit it, he timed it and powered it to perfection.
Well said, Shanur. He really did cream it. Now prompts the bowler to come over the wicket, changing his angle. Nudged for a single. Then looking for the second. Throw comes in. This is good running between the wickets.
Almost like a blind spot for the two fielders and the bowler running back to chase the ball. Landed in between the three of them. That allowed the two batters to take the second. Some good awareness shown by Tofail and Mahfuzur. They need this partnership to continue to build. It's 28 right now. Required runs 85.
A good comeback from Ronnie. But what Sylhet still have managed is that they've kept the required run rate below 11.
So far. But they need a few big shots, a few big overs from here on in to bring the required rate down a bit. You don't want to be chasing 11 and over all the time.
Quick run, direct hit as well. Tanveer Ahmed calling upstairs. Mohammad Kamruzaman will be in charge in front of the TV. Decision pending. Played off the back foot. Think it's Shamsur Rahman Shubho with the throw away and had one stump to aim at.
And this time we see how Tofail grounds the bat. That's what needed to happen earlier on in the innings. That's not out. He stays after 12 with 73 for 4.
takes a bit of time to come into full effect. Will be spin again. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 from the Walton end. Oh, that's hit straight. Long on is a contender and makes no mistake. Does 𝗲𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗃, that's a good catch taken. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 took it on, but has to go.
Big breakthrough this for Dhaka Metro, and you see what it means to them. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is quite dejected with himself after what just transpired. It was there to be hit, but just getting the toe end of the bat instead of the meat of it, or else it would have gone all the way. And a very good catch taken at the deep by 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 will have to go. He's gone for 21. It's 73 for 5.
Ahmed Hassan is the new batter in. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 got a breakthrough in the very first delivery of his third over. Now, the first delivery that got 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 the wicket has to be commended. It was commendable because the delivery was quite slow. Drew the batter forward. It seemed as if 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃's got most of it. It wasn't too far away from the boundary either. 𝗵𝗏𝗃 took the catch right on the edge. In the air again. Falls safe. But again, lured the batter forward, not much pace on offer, and I felt as if 𝗃𝗏𝗃's got a bit early to the stroke.
Yeah, which is why he toe-ended it. And in the end, that resulted in his wicket. Good line, good length by 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, keeping a lid on things.
Well, this will not bother Dhaka Metro. Singles and doubles. The spinners doing the trick yet again.
So far, it's been a very tidy over by 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. Mahfuzur to face the last delivery.
Goes for the reverse. Appeal. Amit Majumdar nods the head sideways. Rabbi looking to reverse, did not connect. 76 for 5 after 13.
One leg.
Now this will be seam. Ronnie will continue from this side. On strike is Omid Hassan, top scorer of the recently concluded NCL 2024, the longer version. Scored 785 runs in 12 innings. You're running the first one hard. 2 is not on. Just going back to that, 785 runs in 12 innings at an average of 79. Scored a double century as well. Omid Hassan from Sylhet, 213, his highest, and took Sylhet division to be the champion of NCL 2024. How good is he in the shorter format remains to be seen. This is the non-strikers end now. Captain Mahfouzur Rabbi on strike. Slower delivery. Single.
Been a bit of a struggle for Mahfouzur Rabbi so far in his innings. 10 of 9. Even the last delivery couldn't middle it. And speaking of Amit, he's faced 4, scored 3. Looks a compact, technically tidy player. And yes, that's a very tense Sylhet dugout. Not much batting left after this. So they need big overs and a quick partnership here.
Oh, this is a good shout. Given. And Omid Hassan departs.
Well, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗧 can smile about it, as can the Dhaka Metro teammates. That's a wicket, a key wicket gone, Amit. That ball did jag back sharply. And in the end, umpire judging him LBW. Gone for 3, it's 78 for 6.
Al-Fahad got a wicket with the ball in hand. The debutant is in with the bat. Ronnie round the wicket. Short. Cotton bowled. Stop this whistle. Back-to-back wickets for Abu Haider Ronnie. Batted brilliantly with the bat. And now doing a great job with the ball. Will be on a hat-trick.
Love that celebration from Ronnie. And yes, Sylhet are staring down the barrel now. Losing wickets in a heap. Abu Haider Ronnie, the star of the show with the bat for Dhaka Metro, and now with the ball. Look at what he's doing. Length ball. Scooped up to him. An easy chance taken. And that's Abu Haider Ronnie on a hat-trick. Al-Fahad gone for a golden duck. 78 for 7. 𝗚𝗚 Saqib, the leg spinner, is in strike, and he will face the hat-trick delivery. The slip coming up. Abu Haider Ronnie literally setting up his own field for the hat-trick ball. I think he's deserved it after the way he's batted and now the way he's bowling. Putting Dhaka Metro through the gate, almost close to another win.
Ronnie on a hat-trick. Ha! Ha! It was an attacking delivery. But I think he was just off the mark because I'm sure he was trying to hit the stumps.
How on earth did that miss? I'm sure Ronnie is asking himself the same question. That's the previous wicket of Al-Fahad, who was gone in his very first delivery.
.79 required. 6 more overs to go after this. Required run rate just shy of 13. Oh, full shout. Loud appeal from the bowler, Tanvir Ahmed. And Ronnie now also agrees that it's done a bit too much. 78 for 7 after 14.
That's the batting card. Not looking great for Sylhet. Tawfiq Tushar, 28 from 26. Tufail Ahmed, 21 from 16. The only two batters to score 20 plus. And not much else to talk about. It's 78 for 7 for them. A change in commentary here as Mazharuddin joins us once more. Welcome back.
Thank you, Shanur. Ali Al Islam gave away just 8 runs from his 3 overs, and the start that the two bowlers provided for Dhaka Metro up front, defending the target of 157, laid that platform for Dhaka Metro to put pressure on the Sylhet batters. He, alongside Rakibul, was outstanding inside the power play. This one goes away from the left-hander.
Almost got stumped there, but kept his back foot behind in the end. It's been quite a struggle for the Sylhet captain Mahfuzur Rabbi. And Alis has been bowling brilliantly. Luckless to not have a wicket yet.
Goes for that big shot towards cow corner. It's a big, big hit by skipper Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi. They need a lot more of those to get even closer to the target.
After the 6, it's down to 73 from 33 deliveries. And yeah, perfectly connected by Rabbi. And it went the distance.
Yeah, just going back to the start that Dhaka Metro got with the ball, Shanur. It's not a huge target to chase, first of all. So they took a bit of time up front, Sylhet batters. But suddenly those pressure kept mounting and losing wickets at regular intervals with hardly any partnerships. Eventually take them behind. That required run rate kept creeping up, which is now at the moment 13.5.
Plays it with soft hands there, Naeem. Leg spinner himself against a mystery spinner. Should be a nice battle. Rabbi back on strike. He'll want to do that as much as possible. That's Naeem's first run.
The left-hander got a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket in place, fine leg up inside the circle. There's a long on as well. Plays that with softer hands. No. A single to end the over. They are 87 for 7 after 15.
We see the face-by-face comparison. Dhaka Metro winning the first 6. And then in the middle, Sylhet, yes, they scored more runs, but they lost 6 wickets. And in the end, Dhaka Metro scoring 64, losing just 2 wickets in the last 4 overs. That really set the cat amongst the pigeons, and these little ones will be enjoying the cricket that they're seeing. Plenty to learn, look at, probably watching cricket in a stadium live for the first time. Must be quite the experience. We see the field set up. There is a deep third and a deep square leg, deep backward point and a deep point. It seems like 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 will have to bowl outside off and try and bowl it at a length. Yes, he can bowl full because there's deep square and long on and a deep mid wicket for the sweep, the slog sweep.
That was powerfully struck, straight to the field at long off. Yeah, just a knock of 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗃 in the back end of the innings when Dhaka Metro batted alongside 𝗧 helped them to get that momentum with the ball as well coming in. As I mentioned earlier, it was not a big target on the board, but that momentum helped them coming in to defend that target. The start was really good from these two spinners. Rakibul now operating alongside Ali Salislam. And once in the power play, you lose 1 wicket and around 23-25 after 6 overs, the pressure is always there. Never easy to catch up that run rate. And we have seen how things can change in such small span of overs. Dhaka Metro kept them pushing away as they bowled their overs.
Rakibul bowling a tidy over so far. 1 for 16 off his 3.3 overs.
Wide Yorker. Not a bad option, Shanur.
A fantastic option, in fact, and probably Mahfuzur Rabbi asking the umpire if that was wide or not, but well bowled in the end.
This time he goes big. Big enough to get a sixer. This guy can hit, Shanur. I really feel he should bat up at the order.
Took him 18 deliveries before he absolutely launched into that. A juicy full toss by Rakibul. The previous delivery was a Yorker, wide Yorker. He tried that again, just missed his line, and that's what can happen.
Darted in. Played that on the onside. Thought of a second. Had to decide not to take that. End of over number 16. Sylhet 96 for 7. Last over has been good for Sylhet. Good family outing as well. Yep, just notice there on the big screen. Look at that kid. Outstanding, outstanding. Yes. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗃 had a very good day in the field. First up with the bat and now with the ball, picking up 2 wickets. Change of ends for him. He's now bowling from Walton end. He will be up against Mahfuzur Rabbi. Attempted Yorker. It was taken on the full. Fielder at deep square leg does well. Only single taken.
That was bowled quite fast and full by Ronnie. Well fielded in the end. Shadman already has effected a run out. He's fielding at the deep and helping his bowlers out quite well. 𝗂𝗄𝗽𝗃𝗃 has been the star of the show with the bat and now with the ball. Very hard to see how Sylhet can get these 60 runs in 23 deliveries, but we've seen funny things happen in this format of the game. And as long as 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗃 is there, you don't want to totally write Sylhet off.
Eyeing that block hole, huge shot, no. That looked close, Shanur. Probably shading down the leg side with the angle coming wide of the crease.
Interestingly, the umpire has also signaled a leg by. Let's see. Yeah, going down leg for sure. Taking a off-stump guard and then having to change his trajectory. Good bowling by 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗃. How good has his death overs bowling been in general?
Back of hand slower. These are the variations which are required to bowl in this death overs. We have seen him bowling those Yorkers, wide Yorkers, and now back of hand slower, where the batter tends to go hard at him. These slowers can disguise the batter.
They certainly can, and well disguised delivery. And yes, Dhaka Metro are flying high just like that in this NCL T20.
Takes that on the full and finds that gap as well. A rare bad delivery by 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗃, and Mahfuzur Rahman makes no mistake.
Brings up the 100 for Sylhet. Yeah, just missing the length. Turned it into a half volley, as you said. In the end, found the gap as well. Good looking shot. Moves on to 32 from 22. Will need to continue hitting.
Once again, bowled that slower. Yeah, we spoke about the youngsters. This NCL T20 can be a great platform for them. But someone like 𝗂𝗎𝗄𝗃, maybe Shamsur Rahman Shubo, even Alauddin Babu bowled really well today. So even for these guys, Naeem Sheikh, it's a great opportunity for them to catch the eyes of the selectors and maybe make a comeback to the national team as well.
Yeah, that's why they're playing. They're continuing to play and trying to improve themselves. Lofted. There is a fielder running towards it. Will land safely. One bounce before they look for the second. Oh, they're appealing. They're appealing if that was obstructing the field. But what does the umpire say? Rakibul is smiling. He's laughing. He's thinking that the batter did that intentionally. In the end, that's 2 more runs added to the total. After 17, it's 105 for 7.
Sylhet division need 52 runs to win off 18 balls. They've got 3 wickets in hand, and more importantly, skipper Mahfuzur Rahman is going good. He's on 33 of 23. Pacer Shohidul comes in, gave away 12, picked up a wicket of his 2 overs. This will be a very crucial over in the context of the game, Shanur. Mahfuzur Rahman will surely look to go after Shohidul, who's got short fine leg, short third, backward point, deep cover, long off, short cover, short square leg, deep mid wicket and long on in place. First 6 of the over. Many more to go. Watch out for this youngster. This guy can hit.
Shohidul bowled that on a length. And Mahfuzur Rahman didn't need a second invitation. Swung his bat through. Got the distance. Got the connection. Moves on to 39. 111. A Nelson right now for 7. Sylhet They need 46 in 17 deliveries. A big task ahead if they can chase it down.
Full toss again, attempt at Yorker. Missed that length. Good work in the deep by Rakibul. Mahfuzu gets a couple. 8 of the first 2 deliveries.
And more importantly, he's back on strike. He needs to keep the strike, hog it as much as possible. Just 5 dot balls in his innings. 13 ones, 3 twos, 3 sixes, and just the 1 boundary. Very interesting makeup so far of Mahfuzur Rabbi's innings. Lofted, launched on the offside, and in the end, a spectacular effort. Manages to keep it inside, does Shadman. The umpire will have a word with the third umpire, and Mahfuzur Rabbi is on his haunches, probably ruining the fact they didn't go for a second.
Presence of mind, Shanur, presence of mind. Outstanding work by Shadman Islam. I'm not sure whether he touched that rope or not, but looks okay from here. Surely saved 3 runs for his side, Shadman Islam. These are the moments that can change the course of a game. A sixer would have taken Sylhet closer to that target, and now all of a sudden, Shadman does well, saving those valuable runs for his side. And more importantly, it brings Naeem back onto the strike. (42 of 14). Can Mahfuzur Rabbi pull the rabbit out of the hat, Shanur?
Well, we've seen some amazing stuff happen already in the Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL 2023-24, powered by Walton. And yes, this is an opportunity for Rabbi to make something special happen. 42 required off 14. This needs to be a boundary, one feels. Looks to bisect the 2 fielders at the deep mid-wicket region. 2 more runs. Won't be a boundary, but he'll keep the strike for the last delivery.
44 of 27, Mahfuzur Rabbi played a very good innings so far, but they still need him. If they want to chase the target of 157, they need 40 of 13 balls. It's been a decent over so far for Sylhet. Last ball of the over for Shohidul. A slower delivery. Short wide. Mahfuzur Rabbi tried to swing that one. Will only get a single, but more importantly, he will keep the strike. Sylhet 118 for 7 after 18.
A look at the batting card for Sylhet. Mahfuzur Rabbi, the captain, leading from the front indeed. 45 not out of 28, and not much to talk about other than his contribution. A couple of 20s from Tawfiq Tushar and also Tufail Ahmed, who looked good but couldn't continue. Just the 3 extras. Dhaka Metro have been very good with the ball so far.
Only 3 extras conceded by the Dhaka Metro bowlers shows the disciplined approach from them. Right from the word go with the ball, they kept things tight, and eventually the pressure mount on the Sylhet batters. At one point we felt that would this 157 would be enough for Dhaka Metro. Mahfuzu seems to be in some sort of pain. Probably got a bit of pain on his groin area. Ran really hard, bowled well, fielded well. And this T20 format takes a toll on you as a player.
A lot of people ask how difficult it may be when you compare it with 90 overs a day cricket. It's 40 overs of high intensity cricket. The fielding, batting, bowling, everything is 100 miles an hour, and that takes a different toll on your body. And the fans, they await a result, hoping for a Sylhet win. They will want to see the home team in the tournament not get knocked out early on, but the required rate is quite high. It's 19.5. So a big over needs to happen for Sylhet to stay in this game.
𝗂𝗏𝗽𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃 up against 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. Fine leg inside the circle for the left-hander. Moves towards the offside, slashes through, piercing that gap between point and short third. Boundary of the first ball, pressure back onto the bowler.
That raced away was lightning quick from the bat of 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. Just look at that. Look at how quickly it raced away. Within a split second, it came off the bat and crossed the boundary.
Back of a hand slower, goes for that again and finds that boundary again. 31 of 10 now. With that boundary, skipper 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 reaches to his 50. 53 of just 30 balls, but he would love to finish this game for his side.
Yeah, are we in for another thrilling finale here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium? As long as 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 is there, you feel there is a chance. 3 4s and 3 6s in the innings. Just the 5 dots, 15 singles, and 4 times he's ran 2. Hence you saw him receiving some treatment, perhaps some cramps after running this hard.
Swing and a miss. There was a bit of adjustment before this delivery for 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 against the left-hander. Point goes back to backward point region. There is a straightish point as well. Short third inside the circle. Cover, long off, long on. Short square leg, short fine leg in place. A rare dot ball by 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. They need 31 of 9. Again, back of hand slower, slices it. Fielder at long off could only watch that one. At one point, I felt that he didn't connect it well. But oh boy, 25 of 8 now.
Yeah, taking that off stump guard, played it with one hand. The bottom hand came off, but it got enough of the bat to go all the way. He's seeing it very well right now, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. And hence, even with one hand, he's able to hit those 6s. It's neck and neck. Dhaka Metro, 131 for 5. Sylhet, 132 for 7.
Goes for that again. Top edge. Fielder. I don't think he got that. Misjudged it completely. Shohidul, the fielder. One point he waited for it and then realized that he needs to go forward as the ball dying towards him. Is this going to prove costly for Dhaka Metro?
Yes, how costly will this be? The good news for Dhaka Metro is that the next delivery will not be faced by 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. He got 2 hands to it and in the end couldn't hang on. Yes, the diving effort was there. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, as expected, dejected, and then wanting to invoke a run out there. Just a single run on that last delivery.
Last ball of the over. Comes down the track, straight to the bowler. Dot ball to end the over. 24 needed of the last over. Skipper 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 will take the strike. Sylhet 133 for 7 after 19. Of the last 6 balls, we have seen how Salman Hussain Imon chased down 27 runs in the final over against Chattogram. Anything is possible in this format. And by the looks of 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧, the way he's been hitting those sixes, this could be an interesting finish, as the crowd are loving this game. Edge of their seat, everyone, including us.
And including them as well. It's going to be quite a finale if Rabbi can face all 6 deliveries. Shahidul, known for his death overs bowling. We saw what he did earlier in the Bangabandhu T20. Can bowl the slower ones, mixes it up nicely. A player from Narayanganj, Shahidul, played a lot of tennis cricket before eventually playing with the wooden white and red ball. The leather ball, as we call it. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 on strike.
Goes for that big shot. Fielder at long on, underneath. And we'll get a 6 of the first ball. We have got a game in our hand, Shanu. 18 of 5 deliveries, 6 of the first ball by 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧.
Was a length ball. And 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 muscled it as much as he could. Just falling short of the fielder. And in the end, going for a maximum. Yes, 18 of 5, one more 6, and it's an easier equation for the batting side, you feel.
Down the leg side, straight to the fielder, dot ball. 18 of 4 deliveries now.
That's gold dust in this scenario. A dot ball makes the equation that much tougher. Shahidul using all his wits now.
He needs to hit a 6 now. Down the ground, and he hears me. What a shot. Sylhet still in the game. 12 of 3 balls now. We are into the final over of this game, and 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 is taking on Shahidul. What a turnaround of events here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, courtesy of this man on screen. 72 of 36. All of a sudden, the fielders, captain of Dhaka Metro, Naeem Sheikh, is under some pressure. They need 12 of last 3. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 on strike, fine leg, short third inside the circle. Goes for that again, in the air. Will fall at no man's land. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 comes back for the second. Still gettable. 10 of the last 2 balls with 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗧 on strike. What a game we are having here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. This youngster, the captain, leading from the front for Sylhet, remaining as the lone hope for the host to clinch a magnificent victory for Sylhet. 10 of the last 2 deliveries. Shohidul to Mahfuzur. Goes for that again. And he gets that maximum. What a shot by Mahfuzur Rabbi. 4 runs needed of the last ball. He's turned the things around for Sylhet. What a game we are having here. Experienced Shohidul is being hammered by this youngster, Mahfuzur Rabbi, who's taking on the Dhaka Metro bowlers single-handedly. 4 runs needed of the last ball. Can Mahfuzur Rabbi take his side to the winning line, or Shahidul Islam makes a comeback? Bit of discussion going around between skipper Naeem Sheikh and Shohidul. Tried almost everything in this over. Shohidul bowled that slowers, yorkers, cutters. Nothing worked. Absolutely nothing worked for Dhaka Metro. This game went down to the wire. Last ball of the match. Sylhet needs 4 runs to win. Mahfuzur Rabbi the man for them. 80 of 38. Tensions all around. From the dugouts of Dhaka Metro to Sylhet. Here comes Shohidul to bowl the final ball of the match. Sylhet need 4 runs to win. Low full toss, not connected properly. Fielder at deep mid wicket comes in. What a finish, what a game we had. Mahfuzur Rabbi tried his best, almost took his team to the winning line. Appreciated by the Dhaka Metro fielder, Ali Islam. On his knees, Mahfuzur, but take a bow, youngster. What a knock from this youngster. We have had a great match here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, where Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi almost pulled the rabbit out of the hat. But in the end, Shahidul Islam kept his composure, bowled that final delivery, a low full toss, as they go on to win by just 1 run. It's been a fantastic game of cricket from both the sides, especially Mahfuzur Rabbi out of nowhere almost took the game away from Dhaka Metro. Still dejected, still disappointed, but still getting those hugs. Outstanding cricket all around. Dhaka Metro go on to win by just 1 run. And we had a cliffhanger here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, where Dhaka Metro go on to win by just 1 run. And this man on screen, Mahfuzur Rabbi, showed what he is capable of. Last ball of the innings, low full toss. He was hitting those really well, but Shohidul finally keeping his composure and go on to seal their 5th win on trot for Dhaka Metro. Heads high, champ. You have done well. 82 of 39, 7 sixes, 3 boundaries. What a knock from this youngster. Barest of margin. He can't believe it. We can't believe it, what we have witnessed here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Outstanding game of T20 cricket from both the sides at Sylhet. Just falling short of 1 run in the end. Skipper Rabbi leading from the front, unbeaten on 82 of 39. The lone fighter for Sylhet, Tufail adding 21 of 16, and Tawfiq Tusha scoring 28 of 26. But it's all about Mahfuzur Rabbi today. With the bat, first up, marshalling his troop with the ball, did reasonably well to restrict them to 156. But in the end, Abu Haider Roni, the peak of the bowlers for Dhaka Metro, 2 for 36, 1 for 6 for Samsur Rahman, Shohidul 1 for 47, 1 each for Arafat Sani and Rakibul Hassan as well, as they go on to defend the target of 157 by just 1 run. Talking about the partnership, the last one between Naeem and Mahfuzur almost turned out to be a winning partnership for them. 77 of just 38. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 and Mahfuzur adding 29. Right, we have to go downstairs to Shanu Rabbani for the flash interview.
All right, what a match we just had. I've got 𝗃𝗵𝗃 from the winning side, Dhaka Metro. You guys keep on winning. You bowled well today. You got the team off to a good start. How did you go about things when you were bowling?
Actually, first of all, thanks to Allah. It was a close game. Fortunately, we ended up with the winning side. So we are in good shape as a bowling unit. Those game in T20s, if bowlers bowling well, then easy to win the game.
You have so many all-rounders. You're batting well as well. So much depth. Abu Haider Ronnie in the end is scoring some crucial runs.
Actually, yes, our batting depth is very deep, and we have faith on Abu Haider Ronnie bhai. He played an excellent innings. I think there's a difference between this game.
How far do you think you can go in the tournament? All wins so far.
Inshallah, we will go and play the final, inshallah.
All right, best of luck for the tournament ahead.
Thank you.
So that was it from 𝗃𝗵𝗃. We'll go back upstairs.
It's been a wonderful game of cricket in chase of 157. Sylhet lost wickets up front, courtesy of this man, Rakibul Hassan, removing the dangerous Jishan Alam. Leg before, 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 alongside 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 tried to play those strokes. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 struck some glorious shots, but undone by Shohidul. And then there was a bit of mix-up, and that run out came in. Wickets tumbling thick and fast for Sylhet, but they kept going, trying their luck. At times it didn't go their way. Abu Haider Ronnie has been magnificent both with bat and ball today, picking up 2 wickets. And since then, it was Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi show, taking things on single-handedly for Sylhet division, almost winning the match out of nowhere for Sylhet, striking those lusty blows in the end. With that one-handed sixer as well, couple of outside edges, lucky at times. And that final over was outstanding. 6, 4, and that last ball, that one ball just changed the result of the match in favor of Dhaka Metro in the end, courtesy of Shahidul Islam's brilliant last over. Right, the match summary here. Dhaka Metro posted 156 for 7. Abu Haider Ronnie top scoring with 47, not out. Anisul on 39. Naeem Saqib picked up 3 for 29, a wicket each for Al Fahad and Mahfuzur. In reply, it was Mahfuzur Rahman who stole the show, 82 unbeaten of 39. Ronnie picked up 2 wickets, remained the pick of the bowlers as Sylhet restricted on 155 for 7 after 20 overs as Dhaka go on to win by just 1 run. Right, we go downstairs to Shravan Ghosh for the post-match presentation.
Just witnessed another exciting thriller here at the Al-Arafah Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Walton in association with Lily and Ace Properties. Match was between Dhaka Metro and Sylhet Division, and oh, what a match. It was a superb match which again went down the wire here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Well, congratulations to Dhaka Metro and commiserations to Sylhet Division. First up, let me introduce the presentation party. Dignitaries at the podium are Mohammad Sajjad Hussain, Additional Director, Walton High Tech Industries, Mohammad Farooq Mia, Senior Assistant Vice President and Manager, Al-Arafah Islamic Bank PLC, Lal Dighirpar Branch, Sylhet, and Mizanur Rahman, Operative Director, Remark HB Limited. First and foremost, let me ask the Sylhet Division Captain, Mahfuzur Rabbi, to come and have a chat, please. What a knock. What a knock from Mahfuzur Rabbi. Rabbi, অসাধারণ খেলেছেন, একদম অসাধারণ খেলেছেন। মনে হচ্ছিল না যে ম্যাচটা বের হবে এবং শেষে আমি কমেন্ট্রি বক্স থেকে হেঁটে এখানে আস্তে আস্তে মনে হচ্ছে যে ও আচ্ছা কি হয়ে যাচ্ছে। আপনার কি বিশ্বাস আসলেই ছিল?
হ্যাঁ আলহামদুলিল্লাহ বিশ্বাস অবশ্যই ছিল যে শেষ পর্যন্ত আমরা ট্রাই করছি যে শেষ পর্যন্ত কি করা যেতে পারে, কনফিডেন্স ছিল যে না লাগে যেতে পারে, তো ট্রাই করছি আর কি।
লেগে যেতে পারে। কোথায় মনে হয় যে ম্যাচটা ছুটে গেছে হাত থেকে?
আমার কাছে মনে হয় আমাদের পাওয়ার প্লেতে একটু কম রান হয়েছে, আর মিডল ওভারে আমরা কিছু উইকেট তাড়াতাড়ি ফল করে ফেলেছি, তো ওইখানে আমরা হয়তো পিছিয়ে গিয়েছি।
সেটাও তো বটেই, আবার সেই সাথে যখন একটা পর্যায়ে মনে হচ্ছিল যে ঢাকা মেট্রোকে আপনারা ভালোই চাপিয়েছিলেন, পরবর্তীতে আবু হায়দার রনি আসেন, শামসুর রহমান শুভ, তারা মিলে যে শেষের দিকে যে রানটা করেছেন সেটাও হয়তো ভুগিয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই রনি ভাই যে এই নকটা করেছে, ব্রিলিয়ান্ট নক করেছে, আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে ওই রানটা না হলে হয়তো বা আমাদের রেজাল্ট অন্যরকম হতে পারতো।
এবং শেষ বলে যখন 4 দরকার ছিল মনে হয় একটু হলে বের হয়ে যেত।
হ্যাঁ আসলে কনফিডেন্স ছিল যে পারবো, একদম আসলে রিল্যাক্স থাকা ট্রাই করেছি, কারণ ওইখানে যত প্রেশার থাকবে হয়তো বা নাও হতে পারতো, তো আসলে আলটিমেটলি লাকে ছিল না, এই জন্য হয়নি।
না নিশ্চয়ই অবিশ্বাস্য খেলেছেন, শুভকামনা ভবিষ্যতের জন্য।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
মাহফুজুর রাব্বি অধিনায়ক সিলেট ডিভিশনের। নাও ফর দ্য প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য ম্যাচ, yes, it's none other than Abu Haidar Roni for his all-round performance. If it wasn't for his knock of 47 of just 23 deliveries at a strike rate of 204, 2 fours, 5 sixes, and 2 important wickets, 2 for 36 of the 4 overs, all-round performance by Abu Haidar Roni. And the sweet sight, তার ছেলেদের নিয়ে এখানে এসেছেন, প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য ম্যাচ ট্রফি এবং ক্রেস্ট কালেক্ট করছেন আল আরাফা ইসলামী ব্যাংক প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য ম্যাচ আবু হায়দার রনি। ইয়েস, রনি যদি কাইন্ডলি ওনাকে নিয়ে চলে আসেন এদিকে।
জি জি থ্যাংক ইউ। এটা থাকবে এখানে থাকবে, আসো আসো আমরা এখানে আসো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আসেন আসেন আসেন। হ্যাঁ বলেন তো নামটা কি ওনার? আবু হায়দার রনি। ইয়েস, প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য ম্যাচ আবু হায়দার রনি। নিশ্চয়ই খুব ভালো লাগছে।
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ খুবই ভালো লাগছে আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
ব্যাট হাতে বল হাতে, ব্যাটিংয়ে যখন এসেছিলেন তখন কি দায়িত্ব দেওয়া হয়েছিল?
দায়িত্ব ছিল যেহেতু আমরা মাশাআল্লাহ 4টা ম্যাচ আমাদের টপ অর্ডাররা খুবই ভালো করেছে, তো টপ অর্ডাররাও ইভেন আমাদের টিমের সবাই বলতেছিল যে একটা ম্যাচ হতে পারে এরকম যে টপ অর্ডাররা কলাপস করবে, তখন আসলে আমাদের মিডল ওভার লোয়ার মিডল অর্ডারদের দায়িত্ব নিতে হবে। সো আজকে সেই দিনটা ছিল, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আমার যে রোলটা ছিল, টিম যেটা বিলিভ করে আমার কাছে, আমি ওটা ফুলফিল করতে পেরেছি, আমি একটা ফিনিশিং রোল দিতে পেরেছি টিমকে, তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ খুব ভালো লাগছে।
আরেকটু হলে হ্যাটট্রিকও পেয়ে যেতেন।
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ খুবই ভালো হয়েছে, চেষ্টা করি বোলিংয়ের পাশাপাশি ব্যাটিংটা নিয়ে কাজ করার, তো দুইটাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ এই ম্যাচে ভালো হয়েছে।
অবশ্যই মানে দলকে তো উজ্জীবিত করছে, আপনাকে ব্যক্তিগতভাবে নিশ্চয়ই উজ্জীবিত করছে এরকম একটা পারফরমেন্স, কিন্তু দলকেও নিশ্চয়ই সামনে আরো সাহস যোগাবে, কারণ এখন পর্যন্ত খুব ভালো স্ট্রিকে রয়েছে দল।
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই আমাদের টিম আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ওভারঅল 3 সেক্টরই ভালো করতেছে, বলাররা মাশাআল্লাহ খুব ভালো করতেছে, উপর থেকে নাইম মাশাআল্লাহ ট্রেমেন্ডাস ব্যাটিং করতেছে, আমাদের ইমরান ভালো স্টার্ট করতেছে, এখন শুভ ভাই ভালো করতেছে, শহীদুল ভালো শেপে আছে, রকিবুল ভালো করতেছে। সো আমরা টিম হিসাবে চেষ্টা করছি খেলার ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ আগানোর, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ 5টা ম্যাচ জিতেছি, সো আরও 2টা ম্যাচ আছে, তারপরে কোয়ালিফায়ার আছে, তো চেষ্টা করব আমরা যেন এই টিম গেমটা কন্টিনিউ করতে পারি, ইনশাআল্লাহ রেজাল্ট এটা উপরওয়ালা যা রাখছে তাই হবে, বাট আমরা চেষ্টা করবো যেন আমরা টিম হিসাবে খেলতে পারি।
অভিনন্দন আপনাকে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আবু হায়দার রনি, আল আরাফা ইসলামী ব্যাংক প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য ম্যাচ। Now I would kindly request the captain of Dhaka Metro team, 𝗫𝗓𝗍 Sheikh, to kindly come forward for a chat. 𝗫𝗓 নিশ্চয়ই অনেক খুশি, এরকম মানে আসলে একটা ক্লোজ যখন জয় পাওয়া যায় নিশ্চয়ই একটা বাড়তি উদ্দীপনা থাকে ড্রেসিং রুমে।
ডেফিনেটলি এরকম আপনি যখন ম্যাচ জিতবেন আপনার অ্যাজ এ ক্যাপ্টেন হিসেবে ভালো লাগবে অবশ্যই। আর আজকে উপর থেকে আমি বারে একটা জিনিসই বলতেছিলাম যে আমাদের ব্যাটসম্যানদের যে আমরা যদি ভালো একটা শেষ করতে পারি, ডেফিনেটলি এখানে ছোট ইনিংস হতে পারে, এটার জন্য আমাদের সবার মেন্টালি প্রিপারেশন রাখা উচিত। তো ওই দিনটা আজকে আসছে, তো আমার মিডল অর্ডার এটা প্রুভ করছে যে তারা শেষ পর্যন্ত ভালো করতে পারে। তো এই বিলিভটা আমি রাখছিলাম যে উপর থেকে ক্লাবস করলে আমাদের একটা ভালো টোটাল দিতে হবে বোর্ডে, তো ওইটাই রনি ভাই, শুভ ভাই, গাজী সবাই এটা প্রুভ করছে।
এবং একটা সত্যি কথায় আসতেই হয় যে শেষের দিকে একটু বুক ধরফর করে উঠছিল কিনা।
না ডেফিনেটলি আমার বিলিভ ছিল শহীদুল ভাইয়ের উপরে। শহীদুল ভাই 10 রানও ডিফেন্ড করছে এখানে, তো শহীদুল ভাইয়ের আমি বারে বারে বলতেছিলাম যে ভাই কাম থাকেন, এখানে কাম থাকাটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট। তো আপনার উপরে 100% কনফিডেন্স আছে, আপনি এটা বের করবেন। তো উনি মানে আমার দেখা ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট বোলার ডেথের, তো আমার উপর ওনার উপর 100% বিলিভ ছিল যে উনি বের করে দিবে।
নিশ্চয়ই, কিন্তু আপনার মুখে একটু আপনার যে কাউন্টার পার্ট সিলেটের অধিনায়ক মাহফুজুর রাব্বি কিন্তু অসাধারণ একটা পারফরমেন্স করেছেন।
না ডেফিনেটলি ওর প্রশংসা করতে হয়, ম্যাচটা এত দূর পর্যন্ত যাবে এটা আমি চিন্তা করি না আসলে। তো রাব্বি টপ ব্যাটিং করছে।
টপ ব্যাটিং অবশ্যই 82 করেছেন 39 বলে। বাট সর্বশেষ প্রশ্ন আপনার কাছে, 5-এ 5 এখন পর্যন্ত কতটুকু মিন করছে?
চেষ্টা থাকবে যেরকম একটা বাই একটা ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করতেছি। নেক্সটও একটাই টার্গেট যে নেক্সট ম্যাচটায় ফোকাস, ফুল টিম ওয়াইজ আমরা চেষ্টা করব ওই ম্যাচটাতে যাওয়ার জন্য।
আগামীর জন্য শুভকামনা রইল।
থ্যাংক ইউ,
ধন্যবাদ। নাঈম শেখ, ঢাকা মেট্রো ক্যাপ্টেন, with the last words. They've won the match by the barest of margins by 1 run. Back it to the commentary box.
Right, what a game we had. A thrilling encounter. Sylhet falling short of just 1 run in chase of 157, ended up on 155 for 7, courtesy of Mahfuzur Rahman's unbeaten 80 of 39. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 adding 28 of 26. 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, the player of the match, 2 for 36 after his blistering knock with the bat early on. Right, the day 5 results, Khulna go on to win by 21 runs against Dhaka. And in the second match, we have seen an exciting encounter between Dhaka and Sylhet, where Dhaka Metro won by just 1 run. On the outer ground of the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, Rangpur winning by 7 wickets over Borishal, and Chattogram clinched a 4-run win over Rajshahi. Day 6 fixtures, Khulna will take on Chattogram in the first game at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, while Rangpur take on Dhaka Metro. In the second game of the day at the outer stadium, Sylhet takes on Borishal, while Dhaka to face Rajshahi in the second game of the day. Right, we had a wonderful day of cricket here in Sylhet, and we are hoping for an exciting day of cricket again when we come tomorrow. Until then, have a very good night.